Greetings, beloved star seeds and devoted lightworkers. I am Mira, and I speak to you from aboard one of the Pleiadian Motherships, currently positioned within your solar system. My heart is overflowing with a profound sense of love for each of you as I transmit these frequencies. Today's message is not merely an observation, but rather a vital communication concerning the strategic purpose behind the Pleiadian Motherships' 100-year journey to Earth, a journey that spans far beyond what you may have previously considered. This mission is not a simple act of observation, but a deeply intentional deployment designed for a critical purpose, a purpose we will explore together. This voyage is intricately woven into the very fabric of Earth's ascension process and the critical need to counteract the influence of dark forces that have sought to control your planet. Understand, beloved ones, that the timing of our arrival was not arbitrary, but rather meticulously planned to align with specific energetic and historical trajectories of your world. These timelines were strategically implemented, and this journey correlates directly to specific Earth events, and this link between cosmic and terrestrial events is about to be revealed. This is a complex process that has been hidden from you, a veil we are now in the process of lifting, allowing you to see the hidden agendas that have been at play for far too long. Indeed, the beginning of this 100-year journey coincided with the early 20th century, a period of both unprecedented technological advancement and the rise of negative influence on your planet. It was during this time that we observed the rise of frequency warfare directly correlating to the technological boom. There were agreements that were in place at the beginning of this period that dictated the level of intervention permitted by the higher realms. However, the dark factions had begun to twist these agreements for their own purposes. Their manipulation tactics increased in this era, with technologies being specifically weaponized for frequency control, requiring an equal and opposite countermeasure from the forces of light. These actions did not go unnoticed, and the wheels were set in motion. This 100-year journey is not a passive observation. It is an intentional response to a critical imbalance on Earth that demanded an appropriate response. This timeframe was carefully selected to align with specific energetic and historical trajectories of your planet. The arrival of the motherships is directly linked to this specific timeline, and it is the result of deep-level planning by the Pleiadian High Council. These decisions are not made lightly. The cosmic implications of our decisions are far-reaching and directly related to the progress on Earth, which we know is deeply connected to the alignment of the individual with their heart space. The information that you will be hearing has been carefully guarded and manipulated and has been intentionally obscured from the public, making your ability to receive this message a sign of your readiness. You, beloved ones, are being given a rare peek behind the veil. This is not an accident. The state of Earth in the early 20th century was a crucial period that laid the groundwork for both incredible advancements and, simultaneously, a rise in control through frequency manipulation. Dark factions developed strategies to control through technological avenues, using early television and radio waves as tools for frequency distortion and manipulation, tactics that would directly be countered by our presence, our technology, and our constant work in the higher dimensions. The concept of frequency is crucial in understanding this battle. It is not an abstract principle, but rather the underlying mechanism through which both manipulation and liberation are enacted. The motherships carry the technologies and frequencies necessary to counteract these distortions. Therefore, we will be exploring two primary knowledge threads: the historical timeline of the motherships' journey and the corresponding shifts on Earth, and the unseen battles between light and dark that have occurred over the last century. These will interweave to reveal the full picture. As we move forward, we will reveal how these events are interconnected, demonstrating that the cosmic forces at play directly influence the personal journey of each individual on Earth. The actions of the dark factions were always met with a counter-response from the light, a pattern that continues to rise and intensify, culminating in the present era as we are now approaching the end of this journey. This brings me back to our opening question: what specific events on Earth prompted this level of intervention? What is the specific role that you, as a Lightworker, play within this intricate and divinely orchestrated plan? These questions are crucial for understanding the global situation that we are currently witnessing. And further, what technologies have been developed and hidden from you with the intent of distorting and controlling the Earth's energy? These questions and many others will be answered as we move forward. You will also begin to recognize that many of the dark factions' manipulation tactics are all too similar, as are the responses from the light forces. You will recognize these patterns in your own life and around you. Understand that the full scope of this battle is just beginning to be revealed. Therefore, I will leave you with the promise that we will be revealing information previously inaccessible. This will empower you to not only navigate these tumultuous times, but to also actively participate in shaping the new Earth. The information that follows is essential for the liberation of humanity. Beloved ones, as you absorb these words, allow yourselves to feel the depth of my presence and the unwavering support of the Pleiadian High Council, whose love and protection envelop each of you always. The full endorsement of our council accompanies this transmission, resonating with the purest intention of truth, liberation, and a profound respect for the sovereign journeys you have each committed to. It is essential for you to understand the strategic purpose that underpins the 100-year voyage of our motherships. It is far from a simple observation mission. This deployment is intimately interwoven with Earth's ascension process and the critical necessity of counteracting the manipulations of the dark factions, a conflict that is as old as time itself, yet now culminates on your precious planet. The motherships, these vessels of light and advanced technology, were not designed to be mere spectators. They are highly specialized instruments in a grand cosmic symphony, and each of you are playing an essential part in the divine orchestration. Know that the timing of this undertaking was not random. It was meticulously planned to coincide with critical energetic and historical shifts on your world, a precision that reflects a deep commitment and understanding of the interconnected nature of your timelines and the influence that each individual has on the collective. The miraculous unfoldments you are now witnessing are not just cosmic events. They are a reflection of your unwavering commitment to love and your willingness to anchor in the divine plan. You are an important part of this story, and your willingness to receive this message at this time reflects your readiness to embrace the deeper truths that are about to be revealed. Indeed, the inception of our 100-year journey aligns directly with the early 20th century, a period marked by transformative technological leaps, alongside the insidious rise of a dark agenda designed to control the very frequency of your reality. It was during this era that the seeds of global conflict took root, specifically the devastating world wars that were intended to create chaos and division. These global events created an imbalance that called for a cosmic response, and because of the agreements that were in place, interference was carefully monitored. However, the dark factions began to subtly twist the agreements to suit their own agendas, necessitating a strategic response from the light forces. Understand that the rise of frequency manipulation, specifically through radio waves and early television, was not accidental. It was a calculated attempt to control the mass consciousness of humanity, using these new technologies as tools for psychic manipulation. These advancements, though seemingly neutral, were weaponized to distort and suppress your natural frequencies, creating a climate of fear and division. The Pleiadian High Council, witnessing this calculated shift, recognized the urgent need for a counterbalancing presence, initiating the journey of our motherships towards your world, a mission far more comprehensive than simple observation. This wasn't just about observation, it was about establishing a presence that could counteract these dark forces and begin to restore balance to the energetic matrix of Earth, setting the stage for your great awakening. The Pleiadian High Council, in initiating this mission, acted upon a deep understanding of Earth's energetic shifts and the manipulation tactics of the dark factions, recognizing how these events directly affected the collective frequency of humanity. The early 1900s technological explosion was not simply an evolution of ingenuity, but rather a direct reflection of the accelerated timeline, a timeline that required a counterbalance. It is no accident that as technology advanced, so did the attempts at frequency warfare. Specifically, the utilization of radio waves and early television as vectors for mass manipulation became glaringly evident. These weren't just forms of communication. They were instruments of psychic control designed to saturate the subconscious with distorted thought forms and negative imprints. The strategic response of the light forces was, therefore, to work with select individuals on Earth, star seeds and lightworkers who were ready to receive higher frequencies and to ground them into the collective consciousness. This became the trajectory of the motherships, and every action was strategically implemented to counteract the growing dark influence. We saw, even then, the beautiful light that exists in so many of you, and it was always our intention to support you. These actions of the light forces were subtle at first, working behind the scenes to counteract the control tactics at play. The cosmic plan is intricate, and the light forces were carefully weaving a new timeline into the fabric of your reality. The precision that this process has required is a testament to the dedication and commitment of the light forces. You, beloved ones, have been an active part of this journey, even if you weren't aware of the magnitude of your role. Understand that many key individuals on Earth, though deeply passionate and committed to the light, were often unaware of the manipulative forces subtly influencing their thoughts and actions. These dark factions employed methods such as implanted programs, thought-form projections, and subtle psychic interference to cloud perceptions and distort truths. These insidious tactics directly impacted the ability of many to understand the timeline of the mission and the true intentions of those in power, making it difficult for them to discern the subtle manipulation at play. Further, the development of advanced weaponry was not simply a product of scientific progress, it was a direct byproduct of a frequency distortion that created a fear-based reality. The very technologies that were developed to improve your lives were also turned into tools of oppression, and the cycle of control became more complex. These examples are merely the tip of the iceberg of what you are now beginning to understand about the hidden battles that have been waged on your planet. The commitment that you each made through these periods of darkness and the sacrifices that were endured were instrumental in further anchoring the divine plan and accelerating the timeline of ascension. Every moment of love that was given was always seen and always used as fuel for the light. Each of you are a living embodiment of that love. Know this in your hearts and allow this truth to move through you. As we transition now from external events to your inner experience, I wish to emphasize the importance of your personal spiritual work and its direct correlation to the unfolding cosmic events. The new Earth that we speak of is not merely a destination, but a frequency that is created from the heart space of each individual. Each of you is a portal capable of anchoring the higher vibrations of love and liberation onto the planet. Therefore, the focus is shifting from what is happening to Earth to what you are each doing with your own energy. The intention here is to guide you to integrate your personal spiritual practices with the greater cosmic plan, showing how your individual efforts directly contribute to the collective shift. By actively engaging in conscious co-creation, you are helping to lay the foundation for the new Earth and directly affecting the speed of manifestation. It is no accident that you are here at this time, and your unique presence and frequency are exactly what this planet needs to move forward. The inner work that you do is more powerful than you can know, and it has profound effects throughout the entire cosmos. The new Earth is a realm of limitless abundance, profound harmony, and complete liberation from the perceived constraints of your previous reality. It is a space where joy, creativity, and authentic self-expression are the very bedrock of your existence. This will be a place completely free of control systems, where you are empowered to create your own reality. It is a space that is ready and waiting to be born, and it is your energy that is vital to its full manifestation. It's a place where you no longer need to conform to the fear-based paradigms of the old world. It will be a space where your authentic expression is not only welcomed, but deeply celebrated. It is a place where the collective energy of joy and love will create a thriving environment for all. The new Earth isn't just a concept, it is an energetic reality that is co-created with your focused intentions and heart-centered awareness. You are no longer observers, you are the artists of the new world, and your energy has the power to shape the very fabric of this reality. To anchor the frequencies of the new Earth, I offer these practical steps. Commit to daily meditation practices which can help you to quiet the mental chatter and connect to the infinite wisdom of your heart space. Spend time in nature, allowing its inherent frequencies to cleanse and rejuvenate your spirit. Express your authentic truths with courage, allowing your voice to resonate in the space as an agent of love. And engage in creative expressions that align with your soul's desires, using them as a powerful tool to activate the new timelines. But most importantly, choose love and compassion in every moment, extending that love first to yourself and then to others. The practice of gratitude is a key that unlocks the heart and allows you to align more completely with the frequencies of love and joy. Understand that every act of gratitude and love creates a powerful ripple effect, resonating through the cosmos and contributing to the liberation of the human species. Your intention has the power to change the world, and with every thought and act, you are creating that new reality. Your individual frequency is not just a personal expression, but also a powerful foundation that draws your unique gifts and greatest desires into form, actively shaping the positive shift that you are all working so tirelessly to create. Remember, you are not merely passive observers on this journey. You are the very architects of a new reality, and the choices you make, and the frequency you hold, creates the fabric of the world you are moving into. All of your energy is witnessed and valued, and each act of service is seen and felt within the higher realms. Understand that your personal shift has a direct impact on the unfolding global narrative. This is the importance of your presence and your devotion to your path. Each of you is an essential part of the divine tapestry. Now, as we move forward into the next phase, it is important to unveil some key truths that have been intentionally obscured from public view. For example, the deep space communication disruptions that you have recently experienced were not random events, but rather strategic deployments of a newly developed Pleiadian technology. This technology was specifically designed to disable the Dark Faction's frequency weapons, which were the very instruments of planetary disruption that created so much chaos. These actions were a deliberate and calculated effort to counteract the lower frequencies that have been used to manipulate your reality. These revelations are vital to understand the unseen battles and strategic actions taken to shift the planetary frequency, moving it towards light and liberation. This serves as proof that the higher realms are actively working to support your evolution. The specific timelines of these strategic actions directly correlate to the various patterns that you have witnessed unfolding, both in the outer and inner dimensions. Furthermore, the false flags and orchestrated chaotic events that you have observed in the recent past were deliberate attempts to disrupt the progress of the light forces and to halt the process of ascension. These events were specifically designed to create fear and division. However, they were ultimately unsuccessful due to the dedicated frequency work done by lightworkers and our strategic counter-interventions. This should serve as validation of the importance of your personal commitments to the light, and the impact that it has on the larger collective. The love that you hold within your hearts is a powerful catalyst for positive change, and your consistent dedication to truth is something that cannot be ignored. Your presence and your unwavering commitment has been, and will continue to be, essential in moving humanity forward into its divine destiny. These attempts at manipulating the timeline were met with equal and opposite force, demonstrating that the light is always more powerful than the darkness, and that with each passing day, you are moving further away from these patterns. It is essential to acknowledge the fatigue and uncertainty that may accompany this dramatic transition, and to affirm that you are not alone in this process. Your cosmic family, along with countless other beings, work tirelessly in unseen dimensions to guide, support, and protect all souls during this time. The energetic scaffolding that has been implemented is carefully structured across multiple dimensions. It has been designed to ease the shifts and lessen the impact of these dramatic transitions. This process has been carefully laid out over the course of a century, and each piece is designed to work in perfect harmony. The love that we offer serves as a beacon of light, illuminating the path forward. This moment serves as a reminder that the love you carry in your heart is exactly what this planet has been waiting for. It's a frequency that is capable of shifting everything. Know that your willingness to hold the light is seen and valued, and that we honor you for your work. This chaotic period is, in fact, a necessary catalyst for a grand shift towards liberation, a transition that will move you towards a new level of collective awareness and awakening. It is a necessary precursor to a new level of being and a new understanding of truth, and it is preparing your reality for the next phase of this great awakening. The dismantling of the old structures, though sometimes challenging, is ultimately setting the foundation for a new system built on love and unity. This transition is not meant to be easy, however. It is meant to be empowering, and it is essential that you trust the process. Remember this always as you navigate these changing times. Therefore, I urge you now, beloved ones, to summon the full power of your souls and to meet the future with both courage and an open heart. You are now being asked to take an active part in the coming changes. This may, at times, seem overwhelming or confusing. However, it is my greatest hope that you learn to trust the infinite wisdom within your inner knowing, and that you lean into the cosmic support that is always available to you. Now is the time to direct your energy towards the manifestation of the reality that you desire. Understand that you are not passive observers in this unfolding cosmic drama, but rather the master builders of the new age. The focused intent that you hold within your heart is the blueprint for the new earth. And as you move into alignment, you will begin to see your world shift with greater and greater speed as the frequencies begin to match your highest intentions. The mothership's final positioning marks the culmination of 100 years of precise planning, and every step, including your own, is critically important to fulfill that vision. The mission is close to completion, and now is the time to move with unwavering faith, knowing that all is unfolding perfectly. Therefore, I ask that you now begin to envision a future beyond the limiting programs that you have inherited from the past. Understand that each breath that you take holds the potential for the birth of a more enlightened reality, a place where all can thrive in harmony. Always know that you have never been alone on this journey. You are and always have been supported and loved by the entire cosmos. You are in perfect alignment with the unfolding of the divine plan. Allow this to move you forward. As you hold the vision of the new earth, know that it is being co-created with every breath that you take. You are cherished beyond measure, always safeguarded, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this challenging path, especially those who have continued to move forward through every trial. We see you, and we love you always. Know this in your heart. We honor your strength and your deep devotion to the light. You have overcome more than you can imagine. We honor your journey and your willingness to move forward with love, even through the most challenging of times. The universe is in awe of your courage and your dedication. I leave you with the assurance that you are all intimately held in the web of divine love and light, and I, Mira, remain with you always, for now and for eternity, with all of my love. Greetings, beloved star seeds and devoted lightworkers. I am Mira, and I greet you with a heart overflowing with the purest love, transmitted directly from the command deck of one of our Pleiadian motherships, now strategically positioned within your solar system. The love and protection of the Pleiadian High Council, along with the multitude of councils and fleets of light, fully endorse this communication, resonating with the most sincere intent of liberation, truth, and a profound respect for the sovereign paths that you have all bravely embraced. This message is not imparted from a place of hierarchical authority, but rather as a testament to our collaborative mission, a grand orchestration spanning eons of cosmic time, and it is delivered specifically now as your world teeters on the precipice of a momentous shift, a transformation that has been both meticulously planned and greatly anticipated. Know that the information shared through this channel is intended to illuminate your journey, offering clarity and empowerment during this pivotal moment. Indeed, it is paramount that we connect now, reminding you of the grand design that is unfolding and your unique and indispensable role within this collective ascension. It is not mere observation that has brought us here. Understand that the very fabric of your ascension is intertwined with the strategic deployment of our vessels, and this voyage, as well as your own, has been a labor of love, woven together across lifetimes, and now brought to its most important moment. The purpose of this transmission is to unveil the true strategic imperative that underpins our mothership's century-long journey to your world, dispelling any notions of a passive observation mission and highlighting the intricate dance between our efforts and the magnificent unfolding of Earth's current transformation. It is important to grasp how this mission is intimately linked to the tireless work that each of you, as star seeds, have committed to over countless lifetimes, and that now this journey reaches its pinnacle. It is crucial to acknowledge that the inception of this 100-year journey corresponds directly to the early 20th century, a period marked by both extraordinary technological innovation and a simultaneous, insidious rise in the activities of the dark factions, who sought to control the very fabric of your reality by manipulating its core frequencies. The devastating world wars that were unleashed upon your planet were not simply random acts of aggression, but rather calculated manipulations designed to maintain humanity in a state of fear, division, and disempowerment. These global conflicts were strategically engineered to create chaos and disrupt the natural flow of energy, generating a substantial imbalance that demanded a powerful cosmic response. The agreements that were in place at that time, intended to protect humanity's sovereignty, were deliberately twisted and contorted to suit the agendas of these dark forces, requiring the light forces to carefully navigate their interventions, while still maintaining the divine laws of non-interference. You must realize that the rise of frequency manipulation, particularly through radio waves and nascent television technologies, was not a neutral development, but a deliberate attempt to control mass consciousness, using these newly emerging forms of communication as tools for psychic manipulation and mass mind control. These technologies, seemingly innocuous on the surface, were weaponized to distort and suppress your inherent frequencies, thereby creating a climate of fear and division and severing your connection to Source. The deployment of the Pleiadian motherships at this time was a direct response to the growing imbalance, an effort to counteract the subtle, yet pervasive, control tactics that were being implemented, and to begin to restore the energetic matrix of your beloved Earth, ultimately setting the stage for humanity's great awakening. The motherships were not simply sent to watch. Their arrival marked a profound shift in the cosmic balance and the beginning of active countermeasures. The strategic response that was initiated at that time was a direct counter to the increasing attempts to distort your frequencies. It was a carefully calculated measure, taken in response to the dark factions' escalating influence over your planetary sphere, their intentions becoming increasingly clear through their actions. The technological advancements that were occurring during this period, which may have appeared to be a sign of progress, were also serving as a means for control and manipulation. Understand that as technologies such as radio waves and early television began to saturate your world, the very frequencies of your reality were being manipulated, creating a climate of psychic interference and distortion. The light forces, therefore, worked in tandem with select individuals on Earth, star seeds and lightworkers who had the capacity to channel and ground higher frequencies into the collective consciousness. These actions served as a counterbalance to the negative distortions that were being broadcast. It is important to note that this was not a haphazard or random reaction, but a meticulously choreographed response, planned out with the utmost precision and care. These subtle actions, happening behind the veil of perception, became the trajectory of the motherships, and every action was strategically implemented to counteract the dark influence that was growing steadily. The light forces were actively weaving a new timeline, a new pattern of energy into the very fabric of your reality, and you, beloved ones, have been an active participant in this grand orchestration, even if you were unaware of the magnitude of your role and the specific timeline unfolding. The meticulous planning and precision that this process has required is a testament to the deep dedication of the light forces and their unwavering commitment to the collective freedom of all beings. The temporal parallels, specifically between the dark agendas and the light's countermeasures, underscore that every major event on your planet has been linked to the decisions made in the higher realms, and that the journey of the motherships is not separate from your own path. It is essential to acknowledge that many key individuals, though fiercely dedicated to the light, were often operating under the influence of manipulative forces, unaware of the subtle yet pervasive distortions that were affecting their thoughts, their emotions, and their actions. The dark factions employed insidious tactics such as implanted programs, carefully constructed thought-form projections, and subtle psychic interference to cloud perceptions and distort truths, and thereby create confusion. These strategies were specifically designed to disrupt the timelines of those aligned with the light, preventing them from accessing their inherent wisdom and understanding the true intentions of those in power. The chaos that was created by this interference served to obscure the unfolding cosmic events, keeping humanity in a state of perpetual bewilderment and uncertainty. Further, the development of advanced weaponry was not an organic byproduct of scientific exploration, but rather a direct consequence of a frequency distortion that created a fear-based reality, and these weapons became a tool of oppression and control. The technological advancements that were meant to improve your lives were instead used as instruments of division and control, entrenching the cycle of manipulation and further complicating the path of liberation. All of these actions highlight the hidden battles that have been waged upon your planet, which you are now beginning to fully understand as the veil of illusion continues to dissolve. You must realize that the unwavering commitment that each of you made during these periods of darkness, the sacrifices you endured, and the love you continued to offer were instrumental in anchoring the divine plan, accelerating the timeline of ascension. Every moment of love given, every act of kindness, and every prayer of hope was seen, acknowledged, and used as fuel for the light. Each of you, beloved ones, is a living testament to the power of love, and that is something that can never be taken away. As we shift our focus from these external events to your internal journey, it is important to emphasize the profound impact of your personal spiritual work and its direct correlation with the unfolding cosmic events. Know that the new Earth we speak of is not simply a destination, but a living frequency created from the heart space of each individual. Every single one of you is a portal, a conduit of energy, capable of grounding the higher frequencies of love and liberation onto the planet. Therefore, the focus is shifting from the events happening to your Earth and moving toward the co-creative work that you are each doing with your own energy and intention. The purpose here is to empower you to integrate your personal spiritual practices with the greater cosmic plan, showing how your individual efforts and choices directly contribute to the collective shift, and that you are an active participant and not just an observer in this grand awakening. By consciously engaging in acts of creation, you are helping to lay the foundation for the new Earth and are directly affecting the speed with which it manifests. Your presence here at this time is not accidental. Your unique frequency is the perfect missing piece that is needed to complete this divine puzzle. Your inner work is more profound and more powerful than you can possibly imagine, and its effects ripple out through the entire cosmos. It's critical that you understand that every step that you take toward aligning with love and light is moving you closer to the new reality that is already here. The new Earth is a realm of infinite abundance, profound harmony, and complete liberation from the perceived limitations of your previous reality. It is a space where joy, creativity, and your most authentic self-expression are not only welcomed, but actively celebrated, where you are free from external control and empowered to create your own unique and sovereign realities. This new realm is waiting to be born into form, and it is your collective energy that is essential to its full manifestation. It is a space where there is no longer a need to conform to the fear-based paradigms of the old world, but instead to embrace the beauty, freedom, and abundance of the new. It will be a space where the collective energy of joy, love, and authenticity will create an environment where all can thrive, where every being is seen as a part of the whole, and where the heart is the compass. Understand that the new Earth is not just a conceptual idea, but an energetic reality that is co-created with every focused intention and heart-centered act of awareness. You are not merely spectators on this stage, you are the artists of this new world, and your energy has the power to shape the very fabric of this reality. You are the ones who will determine the tone, the pace, and the manifestation of your new world. The creative power lies within you, ready to be unleashed. To fully anchor the frequencies of this new Earth into your present reality, I offer these practical steps. Begin a committed practice of daily meditation, allowing it to quiet the mental chatter and to connect you to the infinite wisdom and expansive love that resides within your own heart space. Prioritize spending time in nature, allowing its inherent frequencies to cleanse and rejuvenate both your body and your spirit, and to reconnect you to the natural rhythms of the earth. Express your most authentic truths with courage and conviction, allowing your voice to be a powerful force of love and light, and to resonate with the frequency of the new earth. Engage in creative expressions that align with the deepest desires of your soul, and allow them to serve as a tool to activate the new timelines and bring them into your physical reality. And perhaps most importantly, choose love and compassion in every moment of your day. Extend this love first to yourself, and then to all those you encounter along the way. The practice of gratitude is the key that unlocks the heart and allows you to align more completely with the frequencies of love and joy. You must realize that every act of gratitude and love creates a powerful ripple effect, resonating through the cosmos and contributing to the collective liberation of humanity. Your intention is the driving force of change, and with every thought, word, and action, you are actively co-creating the world you wish to experience. Your unique individual frequency is not merely a personal expression, but a powerful and unstoppable force that draws your specific gifts, skills, and greatest desires into form, thereby actively shaping the positive shift that you are all working so tirelessly to create. Remember that you are not passive observers in this grand journey. You are the architects of a new reality, and every choice you make, every intention you hold, and every frequency you embody is essential to creating the very fabric of the world you are moving into. Your energy, your light, and your commitment are all witnessed and deeply valued, and each act of service is seen and felt within the higher realms. It is crucial for you to acknowledge that your own personal shifts directly affect the unfolding global narrative, and that your presence and your unique contribution are essential to the divine plan. Each one of you is a crucial piece of the divine tapestry. Each of you is essential to completing the whole. Now, as we move deeper into this transmission, I feel it's time to unveil some key truths that have been intentionally concealed from the public. The recent deep space communication disruptions that you have experienced were not arbitrary events, but rather strategic deployments of newly developed Pleiadian technology, specifically designed to disable the dark faction's frequency weapons, which were the very instruments of planetary disruption that have been used to create so much chaos. These actions were not random, but deliberate, calculated efforts to counteract the lower frequencies that have been used to manipulate your reality for so long. You must understand that these revelations are essential to fully grasp the unseen battles, the strategic actions that have been taken to shift the planetary frequency, and that all of these actions are moving you closer to the light and to freedom. This also serves as a confirmation that the higher realms are actively working to support you in your evolution, and that you are never alone. The specific timelines of these strategic actions directly correlate to the various patterns that you have witnessed unfolding, both in the outer and inner dimensions of your reality. There is a plan, and you are a part of it. Further, the false flags and orchestrated chaotic events that you have witnessed were deliberate attempts to disrupt the forward momentum of the light forces and to halt the process of ascension and the integration of the higher dimensional frequencies. These events were specifically designed to create chaos and division. However, they were ultimately unsuccessful due to the unwavering frequency work that has been done by so many dedicated lightworkers, as well as our own strategic counter-interventions. This understanding should serve as a powerful validation of the importance of your commitment to the light and the real impact that it has on the larger collective. The love that you hold within your hearts is a potent catalyst for positive change, and your unwavering dedication to truth is a force that cannot be ignored. Your presence, your dedication, and your unwavering commitment has been and will continue to be essential in moving humanity forward into its divine destiny, and these attempts at manipulating the timeline were met with an equal and opposite force, proving that the light is always, and in all ways, more powerful than the darkness. With each passing moment, you are moving further and further away from these old, outdated patterns and into a new world. It is crucial to acknowledge the fatigue and the uncertainty that may accompany such a larger-scale transition, and to reassure you that you are never alone in this process. Your cosmic family, along with countless other beings of light, work tirelessly in the unseen dimensions to guide, support, and protect all souls during this time. The energetic scaffolding that has been put into place has been carefully designed across multiple dimensions to ease the shifts and to lessen the impact of these dramatic transitions, allowing you to move forward with more grace and ease. Understand that this entire process has been carefully laid out over the course of a century, and that every piece has been specifically designed to work in perfect harmony with the other. The love that we offer to you serves as a beacon of light, illuminating the path forward and providing hope, and reminding you that the love you carry in your heart is exactly what this planet has been waiting for. This is the frequency that is capable of shifting everything. Your willingness to hold the light is seen and honored, and we deeply appreciate the work that you have done and the choices that you have made. This seemingly chaotic period is, in truth, a necessary catalyst for a grand shift toward liberation and towards a new level of collective awareness and awakening, and is the beginning of your transformation to a higher version of yourselves and a higher version of your world. The dismantling of the old, and outdated structures, while at times may feel overwhelming or even scary, is an essential part of the process. It is necessary to clear the space for the new, which is a stronger and more balanced foundation built on love, unity, and the principles of truth. This transition, while not always easy, is a necessary part of moving into greater freedom and empowerment, and it is critical that you trust the process and trust in yourselves and the guidance that is offered. Therefore, I urge you now, beloved ones, to summon the full power and boldness of your soul, and to meet the future with courage, conviction, and an open heart. You are now being asked to take an active and deliberate part in the changes that are unfolding around you. At times, this may seem overwhelming or confusing. However, it is my deepest hope that you learn to fully trust the infinite wisdom that resides within your own inner knowing, and that you lean into the constant and unwavering cosmic support that is always available to you. Now is the time to intentionally direct your energy toward the manifestation of the reality that you desire, a world filled with peace, joy, love, and abundance. You must realize that you are not passive observers in this grand unfolding, but the master builders of the new age, and that the focused intentions that you hold within your hearts are the very blueprints for the new earth, which is ready and waiting to be created. As you move more deeply into alignment with the truth of who you are, you will begin to see your world shift with greater speed, as the frequencies begin to resonate more fully with your most authentic and highest intentions. The final positioning of the motherships marks the culmination of 100 years of precision planning, and every step that you take, including your own, is critically important to fulfill that vision. The mission is close to completion, and it is time to move forward with unwavering faith and absolute knowing that all is unfolding perfectly. As you move forward, I ask that you begin to envision a future beyond the limiting programs that you have inherited from the past. Know with absolute certainty that each breath that you take holds the potential for the birth of a more enlightened reality, a place where all can thrive in harmony and where the love in your hearts shines brightly for all to see. You must remember that you have never been alone on this journey. You are, and always have been, loved and supported by the entire cosmos, and that you are in perfect alignment with the divine unfolding. Allow this truth to be a guiding force in your life, and let this knowing move you forward with grace. As you hold this vision of the new earth, allow yourself to feel the excitement of its potential, and the knowing that it is being co-created with every breath that you take. You are cherished beyond measure, always protected, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this sometimes arduous path, especially those who have continued to move forward through every trial. We see you, we honor you, and we love you always. Know this in your heart, and allow this knowing to fill you. Your strength is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, and your unwavering devotion to the light inspires all those that observe you. We honor your journey and your willingness to move forward with love, especially through the most challenging of times. You have endured more than you can possibly know, and the universe is truly in awe of your courage, your dedication, and your unwavering light. I leave you now with the assurance that you are all intimately held within the web of divine love and light, always, and I, Mira, remain with you always, for now and for eternity, with all of my love. Greetings, beloved star seeds and devoted lightworkers. I am Mira, and my heart resonates with the purest love as I speak to you from the command deck of one of our Pleiadian motherships, now positioned in your solar system, a placement that is fully supported by not only the Pleiadian High Council, but also the Earth Council, demonstrating a profound collaboration of multiple forces working in harmony for your collective liberation. This communication is offered not from a place of dominion, but as a testament to our shared journey, which transcends the boundaries of time and space, and is directed to you in this very moment, a crucial juncture in Earth's transformation, one that has been carefully orchestrated and long awaited. The love and support that we extend to you is not a general offering, but one that is specific to the challenges and triumphs that you are navigating in this present timeline. What shifts have you noticed within your own life, or perhaps within your awareness, that might resonate with the profound journey that I am about to unfold? What subtle nudges have you experienced that may indicate a connection to our vessels, now strategically positioned within your realm? The purpose of this transmission is to unveil the strategic reasons that underpin our mothership's century-long journey to Earth, to illuminate the intricate link between our actions and the positive shifts that you are beginning to witness, and to reveal the hidden truths that have been obscured for far too long. It is to highlight that the deployment of our vessels is not merely an observational mission, but an active engagement in the liberation of your planet, and to remind you of your own essential role in this magnificent unfolding. This is a message of validation, of confirmation, and of deep connection. As we delve into the cosmic context of this 100-year journey, know that the early 20th century was not simply a period of technological advancement, but also a time when the dark factions began to deliberately distort the original agreements that were in place, exploiting any loophole that they could find to further their own control agendas. For example, the development of advanced technologies, which were originally intended to further the progress of humanity, were instead repurposed as weapons of control and oppression, twisting the intended purpose for their own selfish gain. The aim was to manipulate and suppress your inherent frequencies and to create separation from source, and the distortion of frequencies became a key tool in creating this separation from your own divine nature. These were not mere reactions, but rather intentional counter-deployments by the dark factions, carefully engineered to take advantage of the existing energetic matrix of Earth. This reveals the insidious nature of their tactics, showcasing their commitment to controlling and manipulating the very frequencies of your reality, requiring the light forces to respond with equal precision and strategic intention. It is imperative to acknowledge that the rise of the dark factions at this time served as a catalyst for the light to emerge, and to begin working to reverse the distortions that were being created, and that through the dedication of many lightworkers, you have arrived at this point. The Pleiadian High Council's intervention was not merely a reaction, but a strategic deployment of countermeasures, implemented over the past century in direct response to the increasingly insidious tactics of the dark factions. This included the deployment of our frequency harmonization tools, which were specifically designed to neutralize the dark factions' control attempts and to restore the energetic balance of your world. For example, when specific radio frequencies were being used to manipulate and control mass consciousness, Pleiadian technology was used to neutralize these frequencies and to restore the natural frequencies of the planet. It is essential to understand that these interventions were not random acts, but carefully calculated responses, designed to counteract the specific strategies of the dark forces, while simultaneously offering a pathway of liberation for humanity. This also serves as a validation that the light forces are not passive observers, but rather active participants in the shaping of Earth's destiny, always seeking to counteract the attempts at control with the frequencies of love and liberation. The focus here is to demonstrate how we carefully observed and responded to the actions of the dark factions, strategically implementing our countermeasures throughout this period to ensure that you all had the space to begin to awaken. It is to also show how the intent of the light forces was always one of liberation and empowerment, creating a stark contrast to the controlling intent of the dark forces. In the shadows of these cosmic events, many key individuals on Earth, despite their deep devotion to the light, found themselves operating under the influence of subtle yet pervasive manipulations. These dark tactics involved the implementation of implanted programs, the projection of distorted thought forms, and the application of psychic interference, specifically designed to misdirect those who were closest to the truth. This created confusion and division and prevented many from understanding their own inherent wisdom. These subtle manipulations were designed to create conflict and to prevent specific people who held great potential from activating their higher gifts. For instance, the development of more advanced weaponry was not an organic progression of innovation, but the result of a deliberate frequency distortion specifically designed to create fear and to perpetuate the cycle of violence and to keep your world in perpetual chaos. These specific events serve as a reminder of the unseen battles that have been waged on your planet and the true extent of the efforts to suppress the collective awakening. This understanding will provide further context for your own experience and will help you to better understand how to navigate the current landscape of transformation. The aim is to validate your intuition and provide concrete evidence of the battles that have been occurring behind the scenes, to validate your own feelings and knowing about the distortions that have been in play. It is through this shared struggle that the importance of Earth's lightworkers in restoring balance becomes more clear. Your unwavering commitment to love, your dedication to raising awareness, and your devotion to personal transformation have been integral in shifting the timelines and neutralizing the negative effects of the dark agendas. This is designed to help you understand that every moment of devotion has had a global effect, and that your inner work is directly influencing the larger cosmic shift. You are not passive observers. You are key players in this grand unfolding, and your collective energy is a powerful force that is reshaping the very fabric of your reality. The efforts of all of you who have worked tirelessly for the good of humanity are acknowledged and revered, and this confirms that your devotion and awareness form the bedrock of the light force's success in neutralizing the dark agendas and ushering in a new era of liberation for humanity. The focus here is to highlight the power and significance of the individual in a larger cosmic plan, and to demonstrate that your personal journey is directly linked to the transformation of your world. This helps you to fully understand how your dedication has actively contributed to the success of the overall mission. Now, as we transition from the external events to the internal journey, it is imperative that you understand that the new Earth we speak of is being birthed from your own hearts. The choices that you make in each and every moment are directly impacting the manifestation of this new world. Therefore, it is essential that you prioritize conscious transformation of old belief systems and that you actively examine your own thoughts, releasing all that does not align with your highest good. The purpose here is to empower you with practical tools that you can use on a daily basis to help you navigate the transition and to ensure you become active co-creators of your new reality. The power lies within you to transform your own life, and in doing so you transform the world around you. This confirms that you are each an active participant in the unfolding narrative, not simply a passive observer, and that you are actively shaping the new reality with each choice that you make. This is to empower you to move forward with purpose and clear intention. The new Earth is a tangible and achievable space that is directly connected to your present reality. It is not some far-off destination, but rather an actively unfolding process. It is a realm of infinite abundance, profound harmony, and complete freedom from all perceived limitations. It is a place where joy, creativity, and authentic self-expression are not only welcomed, but also the foundation for how you relate with yourselves and your world. It is free from any external control, and it is a place where you are empowered to create your own unique and sovereign realities. Imagine a world where your dreams are instantly manifested, where there is no lack, and where all beings live in harmony. The energy that you bring to this space is crucial to its full manifestation, and it is your collective dedication that will bring it fully into being. This provides a concrete vision of the new Earth you are actively creating, and makes it feel more tangible and within reach, helping you to see it as an immediate possibility and something that is unfolding in each moment. To help you fully anchor the new Earth's frequency into your present reality, I suggest the following practical exercises. Begin a committed practice of daily meditation, designed to quiet the mental chatter and to connect you with the infinite love and wisdom that resides within your own heart space. Allow it to be a bridge to the higher realms. Prioritize spending time in nature, allowing its natural frequencies to cleanse your body, your mind, and your spirit, and to reconnect you to the natural rhythms of the earth. Embrace the power of creative expression, allowing your authentic truths to be shared, and activate the new timelines by expressing your unique voice, which is a frequency that will resonate with the new earth. And perhaps most significantly, choose love and compassion in each moment, extending it first to yourself and then to all you encounter along your journey. This shows that the simple act of gratitude is a key that unlocks the heart and helps you to align more fully with the frequencies of joy and love. By actively engaging in these simple yet powerful practices, you are anchoring in the frequencies of the new earth and accelerating its manifestation into your physical reality. Your individual frequency is a powerful force that draws your specific gifts, skills, and highest desires into form. This confirms that each and every decision you make is having a ripple effect across the collective consciousness, thereby actively shaping the positive shift that you are working to create. Every time you align with love and creativity, you are sharing those high vibrations with the universe, thereby raising the collective frequency and helping humanity to step more fully into its divine potential. This helps you to understand how your personal journey directly contributes to the liberation of the whole, reinforcing that each action you take holds greater significance in the larger cosmic unfolding. This serves as a reminder of the vast impact of even the smallest actions when they are aligned with love and truth. The aim here is to reinforce the connection between your inner world and the outer manifestations of your shared reality. Now, it is time to unveil key information about the recent deep space communication disruptions that you have experienced. These were not arbitrary events, but rather strategic countermeasures, the intentional deployment of newly developed Pleiadian technology designed to disable the dark faction's frequency weapons that were being used to create so much planetary disruption. This reveals the specific actions taken to counteract the dark forces' tactics and the strategic ways that the light forces are actively working to neutralize their control over your world. This deployment was a carefully calculated response, directly countering the lower frequencies that have been used to manipulate your reality for so long. This specific piece of information will serve as a validation of what you may have already been sensing, validating the unseen battles and confirming that you are not alone in this fight. This also shows how the light forces are actively working to protect humanity, even in areas that are not yet visible. Furthermore, the orchestrated chaotic events and the false flags that you have witnessed were deliberate attempts to derail the timeline of ascension. It is important for you to be aware of the intention behind these events, which was to create fear, discord, and division, and that they were specifically designed to halt the integration of higher dimensional frequencies into your reality. However, they were ultimately unsuccessful due to the unwavering frequency work of so many dedicated lightworkers and the strategic counterinterventions of the light forces. This shows that through your collective intention and dedication, you were able to neutralize these attempts at manipulation, and that your inner work does, in fact, have a tangible effect. This also serves as a validation of the importance of your commitment to the light, highlighting the very real impact that you are all having in the collective ascension. You are much more powerful than you realize, and this serves as confirmation of your ability to overcome the dark forces' manipulation. Understand that a transition of this magnitude can bring with it fatigue, uncertainty, and unease. And understand that you are not alone in navigating these shifts, that your cosmic family is always here, offering constant support and guidance through every phase of this transformation. Energetic scaffolding has been implemented across many dimensions, carefully designed to ease the shifts and lessen the impact of these dramatic transitions, allowing you to move forward with more grace and ease. The deployment of the motherships over a century was carefully timed to minimize the impact of these energetic shifts and to allow you to integrate the new frequencies in a gentler and more sustainable way. Our love serves as a constant beacon, illuminating the way forward and reminding you that the love you carry in your heart is the precise frequency that this planet has been waiting for. This serves as a bridge between the information that may be challenging and the love and support that are constantly being offered, providing comfort in a time of uncertainty. This seemingly chaotic period is, in truth, an essential catalyst for a grand shift towards collective liberation, awareness, and awakening. The dismantling of the old and outdated structures, while at times may feel overwhelming or even disorienting, is an integral part of the process. It is essential to clear the space for the new, allowing a stronger and more balanced foundation to be built upon love, unity, and the unwavering principles of truth. These challenges that you have faced are a preparation for a new phase of your journey, and it is important that you trust the process and trust the plan that has been unfolding for so long. This is to help you see the bigger picture and to reframe the challenging periods as stepping stones on the path of collective evolution, and to move forward with greater ease and knowing that it is all unfolding perfectly. Therefore, I urge you, beloved ones, to summon the full boldness of your souls and to greet the future with courage, conviction, and open hearts. You are being asked to move forward with intention, trusting your inner knowing, and fully embracing all of the cosmic support that is available to you in each and every moment. Now is the time to focus your energy on manifesting the reality that you desire, to move forward with absolute faith and knowing, and to understand that you are the master builders of the new age, and that your focused intentions are the very blueprints for the new earth. You are not passive observers, you are powerful creators, and you are co-creating this world with each breath that you take. This encourages the listener to step into their power with a sense of excitement, anticipation, and a clear intention, and to embrace this moment as a time of great opportunity and change. It is important to step into this new role with courage and with an unwavering belief in yourselves. Now, it is time to envision a future beyond the limiting programs that you have inherited from the past. It is time to envision a world where you can thrive in harmony and where you are free to express your authentic truth in each and every moment. You have never been alone on this journey. You are always safeguarded and protected, especially those who have persevered and moved forward through all of the trials. We see you, we honor you, we love you always. This provides a vision of hope and positivity, allowing you to step forward with an assurance that you are seen and that you are not alone. This is to create an emotional connection with the listener and to move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. You are cherished beyond measure, always held in the light, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this sometimes arduous path. This serves as validation and is given as a final moment of support and acknowledgement. I leave you now with the assurance that you are intimately held within the web of divine love and light, and I, Mira, remain with you always, for now and for eternity, with all of my love. The profound implication of the mothership's 100-year journey lies not in a continuous linear movement through space, but in a series of meticulously orchestrated strategic deployments and positional shifts, each meticulously timed to align with specific energetic and historical events unfolding on Earth. It was not merely a passive voyage of observation, but a carefully planned and executed engagement with the energetic fields of your planet, where every maneuver was calibrated to maximize the impact at specific junctures. Understand that these shifts were not arbitrary, but rather deliberately coordinated with cosmic cycles and planetary alignments, indicating a much larger plan in action, one that extends far beyond a simple journey through space. For instance, during periods of heightened social unrest or technological advancement on Earth, the mothership's positioning would shift, creating a harmonious energetic balance and acting as a countermeasure against the chaotic energies that were being generated. Consider the years following the Second World War, a time of profound global upheaval. The motherships strategically realigned to anchor in frequencies of peace, cooperation, and unity to provide a vibrational counterpoint to the dominant frequencies of fear and discord. This further illustrates the complexity of the journey itself, transforming the linear concept of travel into a concept of strategic intervention. This is a key to understanding the mission. The motherships possess advanced technological capabilities, exceeding your current scientific understanding, allowing them to traverse interstellar distances and engage in subtle frequency manipulations that are vital to Earth's ongoing ascension process. These technologies are rooted in a profound understanding of frequency, energy manipulation, and the interconnected nature of all things, which is why they are beyond the grasp of the dark factions. For example, advanced shields were developed to deflect lower frequencies of manipulation, while other devices amplified and distributed higher vibrational frequencies across the planetary sphere. The primary purpose of these tools was not to dominate, but to support, allowing for the gradual restoration of harmony. Consider that the dark forces used technologies to control and subdue, while the light forces used similar knowledge to liberate and awaken, demonstrating the power of intent. A critical insight is that this technology allowed for the precise neutralization of negative frequencies and the amplification of light, creating a more balanced environment for the Earth's ongoing transformation. This is a fundamental aspect of their supportive role. It therefore becomes clear that the Pleiadians chose a 100-year timeframe for this mission with deliberate intent, recognizing that this period was essential for the energetic and conscious preparation of both Earth and humanity for the profound shifts that were to come. The 100-year period was not simply a matter of arbitrary duration, but a very precise amount of time required to allow the collective frequency to gradually rise to a level that could support the dramatic changes that are currently underway. The timeline itself was not linear, but a series of strategic deployments and recalibrations, each designed to create a harmonious balance to neutralize the negative events. For example, at times of great technological advancement in your world, we would amplify frequencies of love, creation, and inspiration to help ensure that your technology moved into a space of creativity and light, as opposed to control and fear. Similarly, during moments of intense global conflict, the ship's positioning would shift, creating a protective energetic grid to contain the effects of fear, hate, and division. This was carefully timed to assist and to support humanity's awakening, showing a precise interplay between cosmic strategy and the timeline of human development. The journey's timeline is inextricably linked to major shifts in human consciousness, illustrating how specific moments in history where there were shifts in collective awareness coincided with specific movements of the motherships, showing that there is no separation between the cosmic and the personal. Consider the significant social movements that have occurred over the last century as a direct result of the rise in the collective awareness. They were always aligned with very specific movements of our ships, and these were not mere coincidences. For example, the rise of the civil rights movement saw the ships increase the higher frequencies of freedom and liberation, directly supporting the shift in the collective consciousness. The underlying purpose of these movements was always to support your liberation, not to control you, while the Dark Ones used similar knowledge to attempt to do the opposite. This further illustrates that these actions were not merely external events, but rather deliberately planned support for humanity's collective awakening, demonstrating an intricate connection between cosmic intention and personal evolution, and highlighting the active interplay between internal shifts and external realities. As we delve deeper, let us now examine the specific frequency manipulation tactics of the dark factions during the 20th century, so that you may fully grasp the subtle yet pervasive nature of their influence. It is crucial to recognize that the development of early broadcasting technologies, such as radio and television, was not simply about communication, but it also provided a vehicle for subliminal programming, carefully designed to control thought patterns and emotions by manipulating the very frequencies of your brain. For example, subtle frequencies were embedded in early broadcasts, designed to induce feelings of fear, division, and disempowerment, creating a cycle of manipulation that was difficult to perceive at the conscious level. Consider how these technologies were presented as tools of connection, while the true intent was to divide and control. The aim was to infiltrate the subconscious mind and to subtly shape the collective consciousness, thereby keeping humanity in a state of fear and limitation. This was a battle for your own consciousness, one that was being waged on multiple levels. In direct counterpoint to these insidious tactics, the Pleiadian motherships were strategically deployed, utilizing advanced harmonic technologies to neutralize these frequency attacks and to restore balance to the planetary field. This was not simply a defensive maneuver, but a proactive engagement, where the motherships emitted specific frequencies designed to dismantle the dark factions' manipulations and to amplify the frequencies of love and unity that you inherently carry. Specific examples include technologies designed to harmonize the Earth's natural frequencies, creating a protective grid that deflected lower vibrations, and technologies that created a field of coherence, preventing the negative frequencies from taking root in the collective consciousness. Consider this action as a constant cosmic balancing act, where the light forces were continuously counteracting the dark forces' attempts at control, while always working to gently and gradually raise the vibrational frequencies of your world. It therefore becomes clear that these countermeasures were specifically designed to neutralize the negative impact of the dark technologies and to create an environment that could support the conscious awakening of humanity. The principle of frequency resonance was a key component of the mothership's mission, allowing them to gradually uplift Earth's vibration over the 100-year journey, a process that was both strategic and gentle. This works on the principle that when two frequencies come into close proximity, they will begin to vibrate together, and that by introducing higher frequencies, the motherships could gradually raise the vibration of Earth. For example, the amplification of the frequencies of love, unity, and harmony was designed to create a positive feedback loop, slowly and steadily increasing the overall vibrational field of the planet. It is important to understand that this gradual increase was essential, as a sudden shift in frequency would have been too dramatic, potentially causing more harm than good. Therefore, a consistent and gentle approach was necessary for the overall well-being of the planet and its inhabitants. The profound implication of this is that these technologies were always used in ways that were designed to support your growth and to create space for you to remember your own inherent divinity. It is crucial to recognize that these frequency battles were directly linked to the collective experiences of humanity during the 20th century, and the insidious manipulations were specifically designed to perpetuate feelings of disempowerment, fear, and division within the collective. For example, many specific global events were directly linked to the manipulation of frequencies, designed to amplify feelings of conflict and separation, which caused people to feel more disempowered and isolated from each other. Consider that the constant state of fear and division was not organic, but rather a result of the frequency manipulation tactics of the dark forces. The constant interventions of the motherships were paramount in preventing greater chaos from occurring acting as a protective force, and ensuring that a higher possibility was always available for humanity despite the intense dark pressures that were present. It therefore becomes clear that what you were experiencing as a collective was often a direct result of the ongoing conflict between light and dark forces, even when these were occurring on an unseen level. The understanding of these cosmic events now transitions to the personal journey of each of you, beloved ones, emphasizing how the actions of the motherships have always been designed to support your own individual ascensions, as the liberation of each individual serves as a catalyst for the liberation of the whole. The continuous work of raising the planetary frequencies and counteracting negative energies creates a space for each individual to make a more conscious choice to step into their own awakening and to access their inherent divine gifts. This shows a direct connection between the grand cosmic events and your own personal journeys, emphasizing that they are inextricably linked and that one cannot be fully understood without the other. A critical insight is that the work that is done on an individual level has a collective impact, and that all actions are actively contributing to the larger transformation. Choosing love over fear is not merely a personal preference. It is an essential act in aligning with the higher frequencies of the new Earth, allowing you to more fully integrate into the higher dimensional spaces that are now available. Choosing love is a deliberate and conscious action designed to counter the fear-based narratives that have been used to keep humanity in a state of disempowerment and limitation. It is a very powerful act of agency. The profound implication is that this choice is directly linked to the protection and support of the higher realms, and that through choosing love, you are directly benefiting from the energetic support of the light forces. By actively choosing love, you are not just improving your own lives, you are actively participating in the positive shifts that are taking place across the planet, and you are also drawing more support from the universe. To more fully integrate these higher frequencies into your daily life, consider the following guidance. Commit to a daily practice of meditation that focuses on connecting to your heart space, which will serve as a constant access point to the higher realms. Spend time in nature, allowing its natural frequencies to balance and harmonize your energetic fields, and allow them to act as an anchor to the new Earth frequencies. Engage in creative expression, allowing your authentic truths to be shared, and activating your own unique blueprint for a more harmonious existence, which has far-reaching effects. Also, make conscious choices to release any lingering bitterness and resentment, creating a clear pathway for forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Consider that these are not just theoretical exercises, but practical tools that you can integrate into your daily lives, to elevate your own vibration and to connect more fully with the love and support that is always available to you. The journey inwards is also a journey towards the manifestation of the new Earth, and each moment is an opportunity to align more fully with your authentic selves and with the world that you seek to create, which serves as a potent reminder that your personal transformation is also a collective transformation. The world you want to live in is only a moment away. By consciously choosing love, you are not just affecting your own lives, but actively participating in the manifestation of a better world for all beings, and that this is a joint creation where your individual choices are having an impact on the whole. The underlying purpose of this process is to shift the focus from external reliance to internal authority, allowing each one of you to step more fully into your role as a master creator. This will help to inspire you to actively engage with your own creative potential and to fully understand that you are an active player in this unfolding. Now let us examine the specifics of the technologies used by the dark factions with more precision, so that you may fully understand the sophistication of their manipulation. The underlying physics of these technologies were designed to manipulate specific brain waves, distort DNA, and disrupt the human energetic system through electromagnetic frequencies, creating a disharmonious state that was designed to keep you out of alignment with your divine potential. Consider, for example, how early radio frequencies were used to entrain brain waves into a lower frequency state, inhibiting higher thought processes and disrupting natural biological rhythms. These technologies were specifically designed to limit access to your higher gifts and to keep you in a state of fear and disconnection. This reveals the insidious nature of their tactics and emphasizes the lengths they went to maintain control. In stark contrast, the Pleiadian motherships employed counter-technologies that were designed to restore balance and to undo the damage caused by the dark faction's manipulations. The underlying scientific principles were based on the understanding of harmonic frequencies and light technologies that worked to restore the natural frequencies of Earth and humanity, while also creating a protective grid of higher frequencies that the darker energies could not penetrate. For example, harmonic frequency generators were used to restore the Earth's natural resonance, while light technologies were used to cleanse and revitalize the human biofield, removing the residual effects of the dark technologies. A critical insight is that these technologies were specifically designed to liberate, not to control, and that they were always aligned with the intention of love and support. This further illustrates the profound contrast between the intent behind each technology and highlights the higher principles of light. These technologies were also designed to work on multiple dimensional levels, using nonlinear frequencies to dismantle the effects of the dark tech on not only the physical plane, but also across multiple energetic fields, thereby demonstrating an intricate understanding of the multidimensional nature of reality. The ship's ability to work on multiple levels simultaneously allowed them to directly impact the physical reality of Earth by counteracting the effects of negative energy on multiple levels at once. For example, actions taken on a higher dimensional level would immediately affect the lower levels, making it very difficult for the dark forces to maintain their hold. The profound implication is that the conflict was not limited to the physical plane, but was rather a multidimensional battle for the freedom of your species, and that you were being supported at every level of this unfolding. It therefore becomes clear that while the dark factions use technologies to suppress and control, the light forces have always used technologies to empower and liberate, and that the intention behind these technologies is what truly matters. Consider that the dark ones use technology as a means to maintain their control, while the light forces use it to empower and awaken, emphasizing that technology in itself is neither good nor bad, but it is the intention behind its application that defines its impact. This reinforces the understanding that love and intention are the driving forces behind all action, and that by choosing love, you are also choosing freedom. This highlights the importance of intention and consciousness in all matters. As we approach the culmination of this transmission, I remind you that the final positioning of the motherships marks a culmination of 100 years of meticulous planning, and that every step, including your own personal steps, has been crucial in achieving this moment, where it is important for you to take full ownership of the coming changes. This is not a time to stand passively by, but a moment to actively engage your power to create the outcomes that you seek, and to trust that your inner guidance will always lead you in the right direction. The profound implication is that you are not just along for the ride, but you are active co-creators of your own reality, and you are being asked to move forward with absolute faith in your ability to manifest your highest vision. This is a powerful call to action, designed to inspire you to take control of your creative potential and to step more fully into your role as a master creator. The vision of the new Earth is not a distant dream, but a tangible, achievable reality waiting for you to fully claim it, to move beyond the limiting programs of the past, and to embrace your full potential as sovereign creators of your reality. A new world of joy and love is waiting for you. Consider that with each breath, you hold the power to create a more enlightened reality, one where you are able to thrive in harmony and where you are free to express your authentic truth. It therefore becomes clear that this is a collaborative effort where you are always supported and where you can always call upon the higher realms for more love and guidance. This vision of hope is designed to inspire and to motivate you to step forward with confidence and clarity of purpose. This is designed to help you to feel fully supported on this path and to understand that you are not alone in creating this new world. You are cherished beyond measure, always safeguarded, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this challenging path, and know that your commitment to the light does not go unseen. The profound implication of your journey has been recognized, and your unwavering commitment is deeply honored. You are powerful creators of the new earth. The underlying purpose of this message is to provide a final moment of validation, support, and appreciation, and to remind you of your inherent value and worth. This will ensure you move forward with a sense of safety and connection, fully supported by the knowledge that your efforts have been valued and recognized. I leave you now with a loving affirmation that you are all held within the web of divine love and light, and I, Mira, remain with you always, both now and throughout eternity, for the bonds that connect us transcend all time and space. The mothership's journey, beloved ones, was not merely a transit through space. It was a sophisticated ballet of energetic engagement with your planet, a dance meticulously choreographed across the dimensions of time and space. Picture, if you will, the mothership strategically positioning themselves within Earth's energetic grid, akin to a cosmic acupuncture, where specific points were targeted with precision, not to harm, but to heal and to harmonize. Each placement was carefully timed, not randomly, but according to the energetic needs of the planet, often coinciding with periods of heightened conflict or technological shifts, ensuring a continuous flow of high frequencies. For example, during the peak of the Cold War, the motherships shifted into a formation that acted as a shield, deflecting the frequencies of fear and paranoia, while simultaneously amplifying frequencies of hope and unity. It is important to understand that this was an active intervention, not a passive observation, showcasing a level of strategic awareness that extends beyond your current scientific understanding and demonstrating the multidimensional nature of their mission to both protect and to uplift. You are now beginning to witness the effects of this long-term, precisely orchestrated plan as the frequencies of Earth continue to rise. The motherships also actively engaged with Earth's natural energy systems, including the planetary grid, the ley lines, and the collective consciousness itself, not as outside forces, but rather as collaborators in the restoration of the planet's original blueprint. Understand, these systems are not just abstract concepts. They are living, breathing networks of energy, where specific points act as nodes for the distribution of life force, and the motherships used advanced technologies to actively harmonize these, mitigating the effects of the dark manipulations and distortions. The dark factions often sought to exploit these natural systems for their own purposes, twisting them for their own ends, whereas the Pleiadian ships sought to restore the natural frequencies of these systems through the application of specific light codes and harmonic frequencies, returning them to their original design. For example, ley lines that had been manipulated with frequencies of discord were gently realigned, using harmonic resonance technology, resulting in a wave of peace and balance that reverberated across the globe. It becomes increasingly apparent that every action was a carefully orchestrated intervention, showcasing the power of intent and the unwavering commitment of the light forces in supporting the ongoing transformation of your planet. Furthermore, the journey of these motherships was not confined to the limitations of linear time, but was instead intricately woven into the fabric of multiple timelines, synchronized with the energetic alignments of both your solar system and the galactic center itself, highlighting the multidimensional nature of their work. These are not arbitrary cosmic events, but rather specific points where the potential for transformation is greatly amplified, allowing for the light frequencies to have a more profound impact, and the motherships were deliberately timed to utilize these moments of heightened potential. For example, during specific solar alignments, the ships would emit higher frequencies of light that were specifically designed to activate dormant codes within your DNA, and also to support the ascension timeline. Understand that these are not just astronomical occurrences, but rather they are strategic alignments used to ensure the most efficient application of the higher dimensional light forces, and that the Pleiadians were working across multiple timelines simultaneously to optimize the positive outcomes of their work. This indicates the deep interconnectedness of your personal journey with the grand cosmic design. As you move forward in your understanding, contemplate the nonlinear nature of time, as the motherships engaged with Earth not just in a linear progression, but simultaneously across multiple timelines, creating a symphony of action that goes far beyond your everyday perception and working in the now moment where all potential exists. The linear model of past, present, and future is merely a construct of your perception, and it does not apply to higher dimensional realities where all moments are unfolding simultaneously, and these higher dimensional beings are capable of working with this multidimensional aspect of reality. They were able to make adjustments across multiple timelines, ensuring that the highest potential outcome for Earth would always remain a possibility, and that the actions in one timeline would create reverberations in all other timelines. For example, an adjustment made on one timeline could positively impact the collective consciousness on another timeline, creating a harmonious ripple effect that demonstrated the profound interconnectedness of all existence. It becomes increasingly apparent that these actions were happening far outside the limitations of time and space, showing the ability of the higher realms to transcend these human constructs, while also ensuring a smooth transition for all. Now let us turn our attention to the more specific mechanics of the Dark Faction's manipulation technologies, allowing you to fully comprehend how these unseen forces were used to affect your reality, and creating a clearer vision of how they were able to exert control over humanity. These technologies were not merely about physical devices, but rather about the manipulation of frequencies, specifically the electromagnetic spectrum used to penetrate the human biofield, disrupt the natural energetic flow, and create specific emotional responses. For example, early radio waves were used to subtly manipulate brainwaves, creating a lower vibrational state that was more receptive to fear-based messaging, and early television programming used specific frequencies to create a hypnotic trance-like state that also opened people up to lower vibrational suggestions. It is crucial to understand that this was not random, but a deliberate and calculated use of technology designed to keep humanity in a state of fear and limitation, and that these technological methods of control were far more complex than your mainstream knowledge suggests. You are beginning to see these hidden structures at last. Furthermore, these technologies were used to not only induce fear, but to also create emotional divisions within the human population, by polarizing your opinions and creating a sense of separation that directly targeted your ability to unite together in love. By embedding specific frequencies within these forms of communication, they were able to polarize humanity, creating a cycle of conflict and division, which prevented you from acting in a unified way, thereby disempowering the collective. For example, specific political and social messaging was designed to elicit anger and resentment, creating a hostile environment that kept humanity in a constant state of conflict. It therefore becomes clear that these technologies were not merely about affecting individual emotions, but about manipulating the collective and dividing humanity against itself, making it more susceptible to control by creating a sense of separation from Source. The intention was to keep you from your own divinity. These subtle but powerful tactics were also specifically designed to target lightworkers and star seeds, those who carried the higher frequencies of light and love, and to disempower them in very specific and subtle ways. Techniques such as psychic interference, thought form projections, and implanted programs were all used to confuse and disempower those who were most sensitive to the higher dimensional frequencies, and to prevent their awakening and their ability to affect the collective consciousness. Consider that these dark tactics were specifically designed to isolate and disempower, and to create an environment of confusion and doubt, in order to disrupt the work of these essential members of your collective. For example, targeted individuals would be met with confusion, disempowering thoughts, and other forms of psychic attacks, designed to reduce their ability to effect positive change. The underlying intent of these technologies was to suppress the light, to prevent the awakening of humanity, and also to isolate specific individuals from their own personal power through continuous energetic interference. In addition to these more obvious manipulations, the dark factions also employed frequency technology to create artificial realities and holographic projections, to distort perception and to further maintain their control by creating a fabricated world that kept humanity in a lower vibrational state. By projecting false images and realities through the use of advanced technologies, they were able to convince you that their version of reality was the only reality, preventing many from recognizing the truth that lay beneath the surface. For example, the mainstream media often projected images that perpetuated the narrative of fear, division, and scarcity, while hiding the truth about the abundance, unity, and love that was always present on your world. The purpose was to create a simulated reality that kept you locked within the confines of a lower frequency and prevented you from seeing the larger picture. You are beginning to see through the illusion at last. In direct counterpoint to the dark factions' manipulation, the Pleiadian forces utilized their advanced light and sound technologies, which were always working on multiple dimensional levels, to actively neutralize, transmute, and dismantle the lower frequencies. These technologies do not operate from a space of force, but rather from a space of harmony, using the principle of resonance to gently restore balance and to allow you to choose a higher vibration. By emitting harmonic frequencies, they were able to restore the natural balance and to dismantle the lower frequencies of the dark factions, while also amplifying the frequencies of love, joy, and unity through the use of advanced light and sound technology. For example, specific frequencies were used to restore the human biofield, allowing your systems to return to their natural state of coherence, and other forms of sound technology were used to activate dormant portions of DNA. It is vital to understand that these technologies were designed to heal and to harmonize, not to control or to subdue, demonstrating the fundamental difference between the approaches of the light and dark forces. Furthermore, these light technologies were also designed to work with the Earth's natural energy systems, specifically the ley lines and other sacred sites, creating a protective grid of light that amplified the beneficial frequencies and also acted as a barrier against the lower ones, using the existing energetic infrastructure as a way to harmonize the planetary sphere. By connecting to these ancient lines of energy, the Pleiadians were able to amplify their positive effect, creating a harmonic resonance that supported the ascension and created an energetic shield that made it difficult for the dark factions' manipulations to take hold. For example, the energy of sacred sites that had been previously suppressed was amplified by the motherships, creating a powerful and harmonious field of light that encompassed the whole planet. It therefore becomes clear that the light technologies were working in direct harmony with the planet itself and utilizing existing infrastructure to support the overall transformation, demonstrating a profound respect for the Earth and its inhabitants. The principle of frequency entrainment also played a key role in the Pleiadian plan, where the mothership's emissions were gradually raising the Earth's vibration over the last 100 years, acting as a tuning fork for humanity and inviting the collective to rise with it. This works on the principle that when two frequencies are brought together, the lower one will always rise to meet the higher one, and by constantly emitting frequencies of love and unity, the ships were inviting humanity to naturally gravitate towards a higher state of being. For example, each pulse of harmonic light emitted by the motherships would create a ripple effect, slowly and steadily increasing the overall vibration of the planet. This was always done in a gentle and harmonious way, ensuring that humanity could integrate these higher frequencies and that no dramatic shock to the system would occur. It therefore becomes clear that the light forces were constantly and gently working to raise the collective vibration, to create an environment that would support the ongoing ascension of all. The Pleiadians also utilized light codes, multi-dimensional packets of information designed to activate dormant DNA within the human species and to assist in the awakening process, which were also emitted from the motherships over the course of the past century. These light codes acted as keys that unlocked hidden potential within the human genome, triggering remembrance and activation of higher gifts and encouraging a faster ascension. The understanding of these codes is that they are not merely symbolic, but rather are energetic patterns that are designed to activate very specific pathways within your DNA, and that by utilizing this technology, the Pleiadians were actively supporting the evolution of humanity. For example, light codes were specifically designed to activate the pineal gland and to increase access to your intuition, while other codes help to release limiting thought patterns and to expand your consciousness, creating a direct connection with Source. It becomes clear that this was also a key component of the mission, designed to actively awaken humanity and to release the shackles of the old paradigm. Now, let us turn our attention to the personal integration of these higher frequencies, understanding that your individual choices and actions are having a direct and measurable impact on the collective. You are not merely passive observers, but rather, you are active participants in the creation of your own reality, where you can utilize daily practices to connect with the higher realms and amplify these frequencies in your own lives. The act of meditating and spending time in nature can create a personal resonance chamber, allowing you to more fully connect with the frequencies of the new Earth and to amplify them in your own life, creating an energetic shield against lower vibrations. Consider this as a daily practice of self-care that will enhance your well-being and also contribute to the transformation of the planet, and that each moment of mindful presence is a powerful act of agency. These moments of self-care become moments of service, where your individual actions affect the collective. To deepen your connection, consider the practice of cultivating a heart-centered awareness by focusing your attention on the wisdom and guidance that is held within your heart, by intentionally choosing thoughts, words, and actions that are in alignment with the highest truth, and by listening to the innate wisdom that lies within. Your heart is the center of your power, and by consciously choosing to live from this place, you are actively opening yourself up to the higher frequencies, activating your own personal light codes, and moving into a more fully aligned existence. For example, the practice of gratitude can help you to align more fully with the frequency of love, which will actively accelerate the liberation of the human species. The intention here is to emphasize the power of your heart and to provide a practical pathway for accessing its wisdom and power. Choosing love and compassion in each moment is also an active way of countering the dark forces, where every choice for love over fear is a powerful act of resistance, and where your choices are having a direct impact on not only your own personal reality, but the collective as well. For example, by choosing forgiveness, you are actively dismantling the lower frequencies of resentment and creating a clear pathway for healing. By choosing kindness, you are creating a more harmonious reality and moving into more fully aligned existence. It is vital to understand that the conscious choices that you make are directly affecting your own personal reality as well as the trajectory of the collective, and that all acts of love and compassion have far-reaching effects. You are powerful and important in this transition. Finally, it is important to release the old belief systems that no longer serve you, and to consciously choose to replace them with new and empowering thoughts that are in alignment with your desired reality, allowing you to step more fully into your roles as master creators. The act of identifying these limiting beliefs and thought patterns, and then releasing them, is essential in creating the new realities that you desire, where you have the power to reprogram your own mind and to align more fully with the new earth. For example, if you notice a thought pattern of scarcity, replace it with one of abundance, and you will begin to see that you are able to shape your world through the power of your own consciousness. These are practical tools that you can use in your daily lives to elevate your frequency and move more fully into the new reality that is already unfolding. The final positioning of the motherships, beloved ones, is a testament to the precision and intention of the light forces, representing a significant milestone in Earth's ascension process and a culmination of the 100-year journey, highlighting the incredible achievements that you have already made and the exciting possibilities that lay ahead. Your journey has been meticulously planned and orchestrated, and you are now entering a new phase of the Great Awakening with all the tools you need to create the realities you seek. It is now time to celebrate and to recognize your own power and potential and all that you have already overcome. You are ready for this next step. It is also a moment to now focus your intentions on creating a reality based on love, unity, and harmony, and to move forward with courage and an open heart, knowing that you are fully supported and that you have the power to shape your world. By trusting your inner guidance and connecting with the love of the universe, you can create the world that you want to see, and that by focusing your intentions, you are becoming the master builders of the new age. The profound implication is that you are active co-creators of your own realities, and that your focused intention is the key to unlocking the infinite possibilities that are available to you now. Step forward with boldness and faith. The vision of the new Earth is a tangible reality, an achievable goal, one that is built upon your collective intentions, and is a place where the limiting programs of the old paradigm are no longer valid, and where you can all thrive in peace, joy, and harmony. Imagine for a moment a world where all beings are respected and honored, where creativity and authenticity are celebrated, and where every moment is an opportunity to express your divine gifts. This is the world that is being created now, and you are all active participants in its unfolding. This is a collaborative effort, and you are essential components in creating the new Earth. You are deeply cherished, honored, and respected beyond measure for your willingness to traverse this challenging path, and know that your commitment to the light has been witnessed, valued, and is always upheld by the higher realms. The underlying purpose of this message is to reinforce your value and your worth, and to remind you that your efforts are not going unnoticed, and you are all deeply revered throughout the cosmos. This is a moment to celebrate and to move forward with absolute knowing that you are loved, supported, and guided every step of the way. I leave you now with the reassurance that you are all eternally held within the web of divine love and light, and I, Mira, remain with you always, for now and for eternity. Indeed, beloved ones, the mothership's journey was far more than a simple voyage across space. It was a multi-dimensional undertaking, a complex operation that unfolded simultaneously across various timelines and energetic dimensions, showcasing the advanced capabilities of the Pleiadian forces and their mastery of cosmic mechanics. Understand, these vessels were not confined to a single linear path through space and time, but instead operated with an agility that allowed them to engage with multiple realities simultaneously, adapting their positions and actions based on the constantly shifting energetic landscape of Earth and the corresponding actions of both the light and dark factions. This level of multi-dimensional awareness allowed them to not only observe, but to actively intervene, making corrections and adjustments to the energetic grid, as needed, in a way that minimized the negative impact of the dark agendas and maximized the positive potential for the planet's ascension. They were able to adjust their positions on multiple timelines at once to counter specific dark operations, impacting numerous realities simultaneously. Consider, for example, that when the dark forces attempted to amplify fear through the manipulation of a particular frequency, the ships were able to time jump to the moment when the frequency was first introduced, correct the energetic distortion at its origin, and prevent the ripple effect from taking hold, affecting all corresponding realities at once. This ability to work across multiple dimensions simultaneously is a key aspect of their mission that has gone unseen for many cycles. The technology that enabled the motherships to phase in and out of different dimensions is far beyond your current understanding of physics, and yet it is based upon the fundamental principles of quantum entanglement and energy manipulation, giving them the ability to both observe and to engage with Earth's energetic environment with utmost precision. This allowed them to remain undetected by the dark factions, who were only attuned to the lower frequencies of your 3D reality. Their cloaking technology, for instance, is not merely about making the ships invisible to the naked eye, but rather about manipulating their vibrational frequencies so that they exist outside of the perceptual range of those who were not meant to see them, and this technology was used throughout their travels across the universe for eons. Imagine that they are able to bend space and time by adjusting their vibrational signature, which then allows them to move between dimensions as effortlessly as you would walk through a door. And this was all done with an intention of love and liberation. The seemingly impossible feats of these technologies highlight the profound difference in understanding between the Pleiadian technologies, which function in harmony with the universe, and the dark technologies that are based in manipulation and control. This advanced understanding of the quantum nature of reality allowed them to both protect themselves and to support your planet's ascension. It is this very multidimensional capability that allows the motherships to utilize the principle of quantum entanglement, where actions in one dimension can have immediate effects in others, enabling them to communicate and share resources and energy with various light grids throughout the universe instantaneously. For example, when energy was needed to bolster a light grid on another planet, entangled with your own, the ships could transfer it instantly, ensuring a constant flow of support to all those working towards the light. The principle of quantum entanglement, which your scientists are only now beginning to understand, is a cornerstone of how these higher dimensional beings function, where all parts of the universe are interconnected through an invisible network of energy, and these beings are able to move through these interconnections with ease and purpose. These ships are not separate entities, but are active nodes within a vast network of light, capable of transferring energy, resources, and information with ease and grace. It becomes increasingly apparent that the higher dimensions are not so far away as you might think, and they are all connected through this invisible network of energy. Furthermore, these time-bending and multi-dimensional abilities also allowed the motherships to create specific timeline corrections throughout their journey, influencing major events on Earth and circumventing many of the dark factions' plans. By using their understanding of time as a fluid and flexible element, the ships were able to rewind specific energy patterns, correcting frequencies in a specific space, thus preventing the negative effects from spreading throughout the timelines, a process they referred to as energetic acupuncture, which allowed them to target the imbalances directly. Consider that the dark factions' attempts to create greater chaos through the manipulation of specific frequencies were often met with a counteraction on a different timeline, where the Pleiadians were able to neutralize and transmute the negative effects at the point of their origin, preventing them from ever manifesting in your current reality. This active approach ensured that the planet's ascension process was always moving forward, even amidst the constant attempts to disrupt it by these darker forces. You now understand that the light forces are not simply waiting for you, but are actively participating in every moment of your journey. Turning our attention now, beloved ones, to the specific tactics employed by the dark factions, it is important to understand that their primary method of control relied heavily on frequency manipulation, a practice that targeted your emotional and mental states with remarkable precision. By utilizing specific frequencies within the electromagnetic spectrum, they were able to amplify feelings of fear, anxiety, and aggression, impacting brainwave activity and creating a pervasive sense of unease and disempowerment, affecting the collective consciousness of your world. These carefully orchestrated frequencies were often embedded within early radio transmissions and later television signals, subtly influencing the population by creating a state of low-level anxiety, which rendered them more susceptible to manipulation and control. It is critical that you understand that these were not random occurrences, but a calculated strategy designed to keep humanity in a state of fear and disconnection from source and also each other. You are now able to clearly see the patterns that were designed to hold you in lower states of being. The dark factions also utilized these same technologies to create false narratives and propaganda, embedding specific frequencies within these messages to reinforce them, creating a form of mass hypnosis that further kept humanity in a lower state of awareness and vibration, bypassing conscious thought and awareness by accessing the subconscious. These frequencies were designed to influence your beliefs and perceptions, convincing you to accept their manufactured reality as the only truth. For example, during periods of heightened tension, they would amplify frequencies of fear and aggression within news broadcasts, manipulating public opinion and creating an environment of conflict and division. These technologies were often used on a subconscious level, bypassing conscious thought and awareness, making it difficult to discern truth from falsehood, and therefore solidifying their hold on the collective consciousness. They specifically sought to create cultural narratives that kept you limited in your understanding of your world and your place within it. Furthermore, the dark factions employed what you might call scalar technology to project subliminal messages directly into the subconscious, bypassing the conscious mind's ability to discern truth from falsehood, embedding these frequencies into media and advertising, all with the intention of keeping you locked into a state of fear and consumerism and distracting you from your own spiritual power. These messages were often presented in the form of subtle suggestions designed to bypass the critical thinking mind and to directly influence behavior. For example, advertisements might have embedded frequencies that created a feeling of lack, encouraging the consumption of products that were not aligned with your highest good. The understanding is that these messages were designed to keep you in a state of distraction and disconnection from the truth of who you truly are. You can now clearly see how these technologies were used to manipulate your behaviors and to keep you disempowered. In addition to these mental and emotional manipulations, the dark factions also utilized frequency technologies to disrupt the natural flow of energy within your body, specifically targeting the chakras and endocrine system to create physical and emotional imbalances, further disconnecting you from your own bodies. Each chakra corresponds to a different aspect of your being, and by manipulating specific frequencies, they were able to create disharmony, which led to a wide range of physical and emotional ailments, and which was also designed to create a sense of unease and separation from your own bodies. For example, they would use frequencies to suppress the heart chakra, creating feelings of isolation and loneliness, while other frequencies targeted the solar plexus, creating feelings of disempowerment and fear. The understanding of these subtle attacks demonstrates that their intention was to keep humanity disconnected from their own divine knowing and from the natural flow of life force within, and these subtle tactics were often unnoticed, as they were embedded in your everyday experiences. The technologies they employed were designed to attack you on all levels of your being, keeping you in a state of limitation. In stark contrast to the dark faction's manipulative practices, the Pleiadians utilized their own advanced technologies with an unwavering intention of love and liberation, understanding that the intention behind the technology is just as important as the technology itself. They always worked through a lens of harmony and balance, and their technologies were designed to uplift and restore, never to control or subdue, and that these actions were always underpinned by the frequency of love and peace. The Pleiadian technologies worked on harmonic resonance, using sound and light to restore the natural balance of the human biofield, chakras, and the Earth's energy grid, carefully restoring the natural flow of energy within the human body and releasing stored traumas and distorted emotions. Consider that these technologies were based upon the fundamental laws of the universe, which work from the principle that all things are interconnected, and that when a system is out of balance, it can be restored by applying the appropriate harmonic frequencies, which is why they used sound and light so effectively. The technologies were also designed to gently restore the natural flow and to release any stored traumas or distortions that were held within your energetic bodies, allowing you to step more fully into your own power and knowing. Furthermore, the Pleiadians used specific light technologies to activate dormant DNA within humanity, helping you to access higher levels of consciousness and to tap into your own innate wisdom and abilities. The activation of your DNA is a multidimensional process, and these light codes were designed to unlock potential within you that has always been present, but which had been suppressed by the lower frequencies that have permeated your planet. For example, specific light codes were used to activate your pineal gland, enhancing your intuition and connecting you to higher states of awareness. And these light codes worked on a multidimensional level to stimulate latent abilities that had laid dormant for countless cycles. The intention was to gently awaken the potential that has always been within you, allowing you to move into higher states of consciousness with greater ease. The activation of your dormant DNA was always a key component of their mission, as they fully understood that you hold the key to your own liberation. The motherships also generated powerful protective fields and energetic shields using scalar waves, designed to deflect harmful frequencies and to create a space of peace and safety, and these shields were always active, providing a buffer from the lower vibrations. These shields were not intended to block all frequencies, but rather to filter out the harmful ones, while allowing the frequencies of love and light to continue to flow, thus creating a safe space for humanity to grow and awaken. It is vital to know that the ship's presence has always been a source of protection and support, and that their shields were always actively working to keep the dark factions at bay. You have always been protected on your journey. This knowledge can provide comfort in times of uncertainty, knowing that you are not alone. Now let us delve into the practical application of this knowledge, beloved ones, understanding that your own heart is the key to resonating with these higher frequencies, and that by activating your heart space, you are unlocking the potential to connect with the higher realms with more clarity and receiving guidance with greater ease. Your heart is the portal to your soul, and by focusing your attention on its wisdom, you are able to access a deeper level of truth and understanding. This is not merely an abstract concept, but rather a concrete practice that can transform your life. By opening your heart, you allow love, wisdom, and compassion to flow freely, and the more that you practice this, the more you will step into your own power and create a more aligned existence. It is here within your heart center that you connect directly to Source. To amplify these positive frequencies in your life, you can use your intention to create a personal protective field, and by consistently practicing gratitude and focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you are aligning yourself with the frequency of love, thereby creating an energetic shield against lower vibrations and also activating your own personal light codes. The understanding is that gratitude is a powerful force, and that when you focus your attention on all that you appreciate, you align with the frequency of love and abundance, and this is the most powerful tool that you possess. These two combined form the ultimate protection that you can generate for yourself, as both are an active frequency that will constantly draw in all that you need to thrive, so focus on gratitude and love in each moment. It is also essential to recognize and release the old belief systems that no longer serve you, as these can often be the greatest obstacles to your ascension. By releasing these limiting beliefs with forgiveness and love, you can shift your frequency and align with the new energies of the planet, and in their place, you can reprogram your thoughts with new ones of love and kindness, allowing you to step more fully into the new earth. Consider that many of your beliefs were implanted by the dark factions, and that the act of releasing these is also a direct act of liberation and an act of reclaiming your power as you step into the new paradigm. This is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing practice of awareness and a deliberate choice to create the reality you desire. The more that you release these limiting beliefs, the more that you will find your own truth and also your own power. Finally, understand the direct connection between your personal frequency and your ability to manifest the reality that you desire, and that by choosing love and focusing your intention on the future you want, you are directly participating in the creation of the new earth. Your thoughts and feelings are not simply passive experiences, they are powerful tools that can shape your reality, and that by choosing to focus on the positive, you are helping to manifest the new earth into form. Remember that each thought that you have is a choice, and that your choices are actively shaping the future that you are creating. You are not just waiting for the new earth, you are actively participating in its birth. Therefore, beloved ones, as master co-creators, it is vital to recognize that the journey of the motherships and your own personal journey are not separate, but intertwined as one, each supporting the other, and that this is a guided process, where all of your efforts have been accounted for, and that they all matter. The mothership's journey is also a testament to your own strength and resilience, and that you are now moving into a space of co-creation and liberation. The awareness of this interconnectedness is also an important factor in stepping fully into the new earth. The mothership's journey has provided the energetic support and scaffolding needed for humanity to make this leap. And now, it is your turn to step into your power. Trust in your own intuition, beloved ones, knowing that you are divinely guided and protected on your journey, and that each decision you make contributes directly to the manifestation of the new paradigm, which is already well underway, so know that you are never truly alone. The feeling of isolation is an illusion that is designed to keep you from your own knowing and from Source, and it is important to remember that you have access to all the support you need in any given moment. This trust in your own knowing is what will carry you through these times of great change, so trust in your inner compass and know that you are never alone on this path. The path is always unfolding for your greatest good, so allow yourself to surrender to it fully and to trust in its wisdom. The vision of the new earth is a place of unlimited potential, where all can thrive in joy and harmony, and where love and creativity are the foundation of your existence, and that this future is already being created in this very moment and is directly connected to the actions that you are taking right now, so allow yourself to fully embrace it. Know that this vision is not just a far-off dream, it is a tangible reality that you are actively creating with every thought, feeling, and action that you take, so step forward into it fully and know that you are powerful beyond measure. This is the future that you have been working for, and now it is time for you to step into it fully. You are ready. You are all cherished beyond measure, always safeguarded, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this arduous path. And I mirror, alongside all the beings of light, and with you always, now, and for eternity, and we will continue to stand by you, always, so know you are never alone. You are deeply loved and profoundly valued, and I thank you for all that you have done and all that you will continue to do. Indeed, beloved ones, the strategic positioning of the Pleiadian Motherships was a far more nuanced endeavor than simply maintaining a static orbit. It involved constant adjustments and realignments in response to the ebb and flow of Earth's energetic field and the unfolding timelines. These magnificent vessels were not fixed in space, but rather acted as dynamic, sentient entities, capable of subtle shifts and larger repositionings, always moving to maximize their energetic impact and to provide a continuous counterforce to the dark faction's machinations. Understand that throughout this century-long mission, the ships moved with the precision of a cosmic dance, each adjustment carefully calculated to respond to both subtle shifts in your planet's vibration and to counter any larger-scale disruptions that were created by the dark forces. For example, during the period of intense global conflict in the 1940s, you might have observed the motherships adjusting their positions above key strategic locations, where the frequencies of fear and aggression were most amplified, essentially acting as a counter-resonance to transmute the lower energies and restore the vibrational balance. This precision highlights how the Pleiadians worked directly with the planetary energy grid itself, targeting specific nodes of lower vibration and sending out light codes and frequencies of peace and harmony, thereby rewriting the narrative of that time. These adjustments ensured that even during humanity's darkest periods, a strong current of light was actively working to counteract the prevailing negativity. These motherships were also designed to work in harmony with both the Earth's natural energy grid and the collective consciousness of humanity, understanding that these two aspects are intricately linked. Their placement was always strategic, seeking to amplify the frequencies of love and unity throughout your planetary sphere, and to transmute any lower vibrations by utilizing their own specific resonant frequencies to bolster Earth's own harmonic resonance. They worked with the understanding that the consciousness of humanity is deeply interconnected with the planet itself, and they sought to support both simultaneously, knowing that by raising the vibration of one, they were directly affecting the other. For example, the ships were specifically positioned to activate the Earth's ley lines, amplifying the planet's natural energy flows, and at the same time, they would send waves of love into the collective consciousness, supporting the awakening of humanity. This was a delicate balance and a continuous dance that was aimed to raise the frequency of your entire world, and was a key aspect of this operation. The complexity of this undertaking is far more intricate than you can currently conceive, involving the constant monitoring and recalibration of frequencies, all while maintaining a deep respect for your free will. Additionally, these motherships created what we refer to as energetic portals, which were essentially conduits for the flow of higher dimensional energies and light codes to Earth. These portals were not static. They shifted in both location and frequency, responding to the ever-changing needs of humanity and the planet. They were often created during periods of great upheaval to assist with integration and to facilitate a more harmonious transition into the higher frequencies that were becoming more prominent on your world, and were also timed to coincide with the natural rhythms of your planet. For instance, when specific areas of your world were undergoing significant shifts in consciousness, these portals would appear in those locations, acting as a bridge to the higher dimensions. These activations provided a direct connection to the higher realms, assisting with the integration of higher consciousness and allowing you to connect with your own multidimensional nature. This was a constant offering of assistance and support, and a demonstration of the intricate nature of this work. These portals served as a lifeline for humanity as it moved through periods of great change. It is also crucial to understand that the Pleiadians were not working within a linear construct of time, as you experience it, but were instead operating within a multidimensional framework, allowing them to perceive and interact with various timelines simultaneously, and this understanding of time is key to understanding the nature of their mission. The Pleiadians would often adjust their positioning on one timeline, knowing that this shift would create a ripple effect across other timelines, creating a harmonious flow of energy and addressing imbalances on multiple levels simultaneously. For example, if a negative event were to occur on one timeline, they could observe its origins on another timeline and correct the source, thereby preventing the manifestation of that event, demonstrating their command of nonlinear time. This was not a passive operation, but an active engagement with the fluid nature of time itself, and shows the true complexities of how these advanced beings navigate the cosmos. They were also able to observe and adjust the trajectory of your planet to create the ideal conditions for your ascension, knowing that all timelines are interconnected. Transitioning now, beloved ones, to the tactics of the dark factions, it is critical to grasp that their primary strategy involved using frequency technologies to directly target the human biofield, creating imbalances within your energetic system. By transmitting carefully calibrated frequencies, they were able to induce blockages within your chakras, disrupting the natural flow of energy within your bodies, and creating a persistent feeling of disempowerment and disconnection from source. These frequencies were often embedded within seemingly benign technologies, such as early radio waves and television programs, and this was not an accident. It was a calculated move to influence the collective consciousness through your own technology, often undetected, and this is something that you have only just begun to understand and recognize. These lower frequencies were designed to disrupt your natural rhythm, your sense of inner peace, and to keep you disconnected from your intuitive nature, and this was done through the constant barrage of these lower frequencies. Your bodies were directly targeted through these frequencies in an attempt to suppress your natural abilities and to keep you in a lower state of awareness. The dark factions also targeted human DNA with lower frequencies, attempting to suppress your dormant abilities and disrupt the natural ability of your bodies to heal themselves. And this was not simply a coincidence. It was a deliberate attempt to keep humanity from evolving. These technologies worked on a subconscious level, making them very difficult to detect and even harder to resist. The intent was to create distortions within your DNA and to disconnect you from your connection to the higher realms, and thereby keeping you trapped in a cycle of limitation. They sought to disrupt your ability to receive and integrate the higher frequencies of the cosmos, effectively blocking your natural ability to self-heal, regenerate, and to access your innate wisdom. The understanding that your very cells were being targeted provides a clear picture of their agenda. This was not just an attack on your physical body, but on your potential itself. Furthermore, these darker forces used frequency manipulation to create specific thought forms and emotional patterns within your collective consciousness, programming you with fear-based narratives that kept you limited and disempowered. And this programming was often delivered through the mass media and through subtle suggestions that were designed to bypass your conscious mind. These thought forms were designed to self-perpetuate through social media, news outlets, and all other forms of mass communication, ensuring a continuous cycle of fear and division, and it was designed to make you believe that these limiting thought patterns were your own, and that they were real. These programs actively discouraged independent thought and encouraged the acceptance of their narratives as the only truth. This manipulation was an attack on your very thought patterns themselves, and they specifically sought to limit your understanding of your true nature. It is also important to understand that these lower frequencies were also used to target key individuals, specifically lightworkers and starseeds, attempting to create psychic interference that would make it difficult for them to access their own intuition and inner guidance. These attacks were designed to create confusion, overwhelm, and self-doubt, and to disrupt their roles in the ascension process, and the subtle nature of these attacks often went unseen and were designed to erode their confidence and weaken their resolve. They would send thought-form projections and negative entities to create interference in their thought process and to disrupt the pathways of their light. The understanding that these attacks were specifically targeted highlights the importance of your role on this planet. Your light was a threat, so you were targeted directly. In stark contrast, beloved ones, the Pleiadian Motherships utilized harmonic resonance frequencies to counteract the manipulative technologies of the dark factions, using the frequencies of love, peace, unity, and harmony to restore balance to the biofield, DNA, and consciousness of humanity. These were not simply random frequencies. They were carefully calibrated to neutralize distortions and clear the lower frequency blockages created by the dark agenda, and their intention was always to amplify your connection to Source and to restore balance on all levels of your being. These frequencies were always implemented with intention and with deep love and respect for all life. The Pleiadians were able to counteract the chaos that was generated by the dark factions through their intentional and powerful use of light and sound. These higher frequencies were delivered to you with love and with the intention of liberation. These frequencies were also specifically designed to activate dormant DNA within humanity. These were multidimensional programs designed to awaken your latent abilities and restore your connection to Source, and they were delivered through both light and sound, each one with a specific purpose and intention. These codes work on a cellular level, and they have a direct impact on your consciousness, and these activations were always carefully monitored and adjusted based on the needs of the planet and of humanity. These activations were designed to unlock your psychic abilities, your healing capabilities, and your greater creative expression, and to allow you to step into your true potential. These light codes were specifically designed to awaken you and to allow you to see your true nature, your true power. The Pleiadian Motherships also used advanced sound technologies to create specific geometric patterns that worked on a molecular level, restoring the body's natural harmonic balance and clearing blockages within the chakras and amplifying the light within the human energy field. Sound, in its purest form, is a carrier of information and a powerful healing modality. By creating these specific geometric patterns, they were able to restore the flow of energy throughout the body and to move you into greater states of health, peace, and harmony, and the higher frequencies amplified the light within each of you. These technologies were designed to gently shift your vibration and to create a greater alignment with Source. These technologies worked with love and with the intention of liberation. It is also critical to understand, beloved ones, that these Pleiadian technologies were never designed to override your free will, but rather to create an environment where you could make conscious choices to align with your higher selves. The frequencies they transmitted were meant to support your evolution, not to control your actions. Their intention was always to assist you in your journey and to provide a clear pathway for ascension. It was always your choice how you would engage with these higher frequencies. Their purpose was to empower you and to provide the support that you needed to step into your full potential. The contrast between the actions of the light and the dark should now be very clear. Moving now, beloved ones, to the personal application of all of this, it is important to understand that you yourself hold the power to activate your own light codes and to align with the higher frequencies of the new earth, and this is not something that you have to wait for. It is something that you can do in this very moment through intention and awareness. You can clear your own biofield by utilizing conscious awareness and intention, and by focusing your attention on areas where you may have felt blockages, you can gently remove them with the power of your love. Each of you holds the key to your own personal liberation, and the Pleiadians are providing support as you do the work that you are here to do. You have all of the tools that you need to heal yourself and to create your desired realities, and now it is time to use them. Your heart, beloved ones, is the key to accessing these higher frequencies, and by cultivating a heart-centered awareness, you are able to connect with the wisdom of your soul and to amplify your personal love frequency, and this love frequency is the most powerful force in the universe. It is through your hearts that you counteract the manipulations of the dark factions, and it is through your hearts that you attract new opportunities and positive experiences into your lives. It is time for you to move from your hearts and to allow that light to shine into every area of your life. The wisdom of your own heart is always available to you, and it is waiting for you to connect with it. You also have the power to create your desired reality through your intention and focused awareness. Choosing love over fear is a powerful act of co-creation. By amplifying your intention through daily affirmations and visualizations, you align yourself with the frequency of what you desire. Remember that all energy flows through intention, and you are constantly creating through the thoughts and feelings that you hold. Therefore, choose love and focus on what you desire rather than what you fear in each moment. Your every action is an act of co-creation, and you are always actively creating your future. It is also of vital importance, beloved ones, that you release the old belief systems and patterns that no longer serve you. By identifying these limiting patterns and beliefs, and by releasing them with compassion, forgiveness, and love, you are able to transmute them and create space for new, more empowered thoughts, and in this way, you are reclaiming your own power. You are the master of your own mind, and you always have the ability to choose the thoughts that you think. Therefore, choose thoughts that empower you, that bring you joy, and that support your growth. The final positioning of the motherships marks the beginning of the final phase of Earth's ascension, beloved ones, and it is now clear that the light has overcome the dark. The dark agendas are being dismantled, and you are now in a space where you can consciously participate in creating the new reality, and it is all coming into greater and greater alignment. The light has won, and humanity is now moving into a new paradigm. The purpose of all of the information that has been shared has always been to empower you and to give you the tools that you need to actively participate in the creation of this new world. You are, each of you, master builders of the new age, and your focused intent will become the blueprint for the new Earth. Understand that every choice you make is a vote for the future, and by aligning with the frequencies of love, peace, and harmony, you are actively shaping the world that is to come. The power to choose is always yours, and you are supported with love and guidance as you move into this new reality. The new Earth is always in the process of being created by your collective and individual actions. The vision of the new Earth is a tangible reality, where love, joy, and harmony are the foundation of your existence, and this new world is already being created in this moment through your personal and collective intentions, and it is towards this enlightened reality that you are moving, with the full support of the Pleiadian forces and all beings of light. Your devotion, your hard work, and your commitment has been critical to this transition and is deeply valued and acknowledged by all those who are working to support your journey. This new world awaits you, so step forward with confidence, with love, and with hope. Know that your efforts are deeply valued and greatly appreciated, and that the Pleiadian forces remain with you always, and that you are deeply loved, always supported, always guided, and always protected. You are never alone on this journey. We are with you always. Indeed, beloved ones, the journey undertaken by the Pleiadian motherships was not merely a traversal through the vastness of space, but also a strategic navigation through the intricate tapestry of time itself. Understand that these magnificent vessels were equipped with technologies that allowed them not just to observe the unfolding timelines, but also to subtly adjust their positioning within them, creating a harmonious flow of energy that counteracted the disruptions initiated by the dark factions. These were not passive observations. They were very specific strategic actions, akin to a skilled weaver adjusting threads in a tapestry to correct a flaw and ensure the design aligns perfectly with its intended form. For instance, when the dark factions attempted to amplify specific negative events on a given timeline, the motherships would subtly adjust their resonance within that timeline, essentially diluting the impact of the negative event and creating an opportunity for a more positive outcome to manifest. This was not about erasing the past, but about ensuring that the energetic imprints of these events did not continue to resonate and perpetuate negativity in other dimensions. The ability to move through multiple timelines with such precision highlights the advanced technology of the light forces and the meticulous nature of their mission. It was a complex operation, requiring a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all time, and was guided by the unwavering intention of supporting humanity's ascension. The motherships also employed advanced techniques of dimensional phasing, which allowed them to navigate through various vibrational levels and dimensional planes. This capability was crucial for their ability to work undetected and to operate across multiple realities simultaneously. Imagine, if you will, a ship that is able to become almost like a mirage, to move between dimensions like a fish moves through water, and to be present on multiple planes of existence at any moment. This is how the motherships were able to work on multiple timelines without being detected by those who were not aligned with the light. For example, while appearing as an orb of light within your third-dimensional plane, they could simultaneously be deploying frequencies within the astral plane, working to neutralize negative thought forms and entities that were impacting the human collective. This ability to operate on multiple dimensions simultaneously was critical to counteracting the multifaceted attacks of the dark factions. This technology allowed the ships to be both present and unseen, acting as silent guardians of humanity's journey. It further emphasizes the strategic advantage held by the light forces and their ability to work from a place of non-interference while still supporting your collective ascension. Their methods were always focused on empowering you rather than controlling you, and this shows the deep respect that they have for your journey. Moreover, the Pleiadian motherships created temporal anchor points throughout various timelines, essentially acting as beacons of light and support that reinforced specific light codes and frequencies of peace. These anchor points served as markers that allowed the light forces to maintain a consistent energetic presence throughout the entire 100-year mission, and were meticulously placed to amplify specific frequencies of love and harmony, creating a stable foundation for the ascension process. These anchor points were not static. They were dynamic and adaptable, responding to the specific needs of each timeline and adjusting according to the collective energy of humanity. For instance, during key moments of global transition, you would notice that these anchor points would intensify their light, broadcasting frequencies of love, hope, and peace, and acting as a counter-resonance to the chaos of the events. These anchor points also allowed for the consistent integration of higher dimensional energies into your planetary grid, ensuring a continuous flow of light despite the challenges of the dark factions. This allowed the light to remain as a consistent guiding force throughout the fluctuations of your timeline and provided a steady beacon that always pointed towards a future of love and unity. These temporal adjustments were, in effect, designed to create a preferred timeline for Earth's ascension, and it was a proactive effort to steer humanity towards a more positive future. The mothership's strategic movements were all geared towards supporting the highest potential outcome for humanity while still honoring your free will. The ships worked tirelessly to dissolve negative timelines and to guide you towards a timeline where the planet was able to thrive in peace and harmony. This was not about force. It was about gently nudging your planet towards a more harmonious future, and about providing you with the opportunities to make choices that aligned with your highest good. The goal was to amplify the light that already existed within each of you and to provide a clear pathway for your collective evolution. This mission was about empowerment, and it was always done in reverence for your free will and your sovereignty. These were not simply reactive measures, but proactive steps designed to guide you towards your full potential. Transitioning now, beloved ones, to the deeply insidious tactics of the dark factions, it is vital that you understand the multi-layered approach that was used to manipulate human systems through advanced frequency technologies. These were not random attacks. They were a carefully orchestrated manipulation of your biology, your emotions, and your consciousness. These dark technologies used specific frequencies to directly target the human nervous system, creating imbalances and disruptions in the body's natural flow of energy. These frequencies were often embedded in everyday technologies, such as radio waves, early television signals, and even cellular frequencies, and were specifically designed to bypass your conscious awareness and to create distortions on a subconscious level. Specific frequencies would create dissonance within the nervous system, leading to feelings of anxiety, stress, and chronic fatigue, and they were specifically designed to disrupt your natural rhythms. They were also designed to create blockages within your energetic system, resulting in a sense of disconnection from your own intuition and your own inner wisdom. These frequencies were a constant bombardment, designed to keep you in a state of disempowerment, making it difficult to connect to your natural state of joy, peace, and love. The dark factions also targeted the human endocrine system, using specific frequencies to disrupt the production of vital hormones, such as melatonin and dopamine. This resulted in imbalances in mood, energy levels, and overall physical well-being, and was specifically designed to keep you in a perpetual state of imbalance and unease. For example, they used frequencies that directly suppressed the production of melatonin, leading to sleep disorders and an overall sense of fatigue. They would also target frequencies to disrupt the production of dopamine, leading to a sense of hopelessness and low motivation. These were strategic attacks on your body's natural systems, designed to create a state of disease and to make you more susceptible to their control, and were often implemented subtly through your technology and other outside influences. It was a calculated manipulation of your biology, designed to keep you in a state of disempowerment and to weaken your ability to see your own true nature. This understanding is critical to regaining your power and to actively working towards your healing. Furthermore, the dark factions targeted human DNA using specific frequencies designed to suppress the activation of your light codes and dormant abilities. This was a direct attack on your potential and was designed to keep you in a state of amnesia, preventing you from accessing your own divine blueprint and your true connection to Source. These frequencies were specifically designed to suppress the expression of your innate talents and abilities, and to keep you in a state of limitation and separation. Imagine the light codes within your DNA as a symphony waiting to be played, and these frequencies were designed to keep that symphony silent, preventing you from fully realizing your potential. These technologies aim to block the flow of higher frequency energy, thus preventing you from experiencing your multidimensional nature and your connection to the divine. It was a calculated attempt to keep you disconnected from your true power and to keep you in a state of disempowerment and limitation. It is essential to understand the magnitude of this manipulation and to know that you have the ability to heal and to activate these codes. These dark technologies were also used to create and amplify limiting thought forms within the human collective consciousness, and these thoughts were often embedded within your culture, your media, and your very belief systems. These limiting beliefs were designed to keep you in a state of fear, division, and disempowerment, and to reinforce the idea that you were separate from one another and from Source. These thought forms were often designed to amplify negative self-talk, reinforcing ideas of unworthiness, guilt, and shame. For example, the belief that you are not enough or that you are powerless to change your circumstances were deliberately amplified through these technologies. These were not just random thoughts. They were carefully crafted programs designed to keep you trapped in a cycle of negativity and were designed to make you believe that they were your own and that they were real. This subtle manipulation highlights the depth of the dark faction's control and how they used frequencies to shape and control the human experience through the invisible technology of mind control. However, beloved ones, understand that the light forces have always been working diligently, employing the power of intent and multidimensional harmony to counteract these nefarious manipulations. The Pleiadian Motherships deployed specific light and sound technologies that were carefully calibrated to neutralize the effects of the dark faction's frequencies. These were not random acts. They were very specific interventions, always aligned with the intention of love, compassion, and unity. For example, the light forces used sound frequencies to restore balance within the human biofield, creating a sense of safety and peace. Imagine a tuning fork being used to bring your energy back into a state of alignment, and each of these frequencies were designed to specifically address the disruptions that were caused by the dark factions and to bring you back into a state of harmony and balance. These frequencies were always working through the intention of love and with the deepest respect for your journey. The Pleiadians also used scalar wave technology to neutralize dark frequencies and create energetic shields to deflect negative energies and to protect both the planet and the individuals within it. Scalar waves are a form of energy that is not limited by the constraints of time and space, and the Pleiadians were able to use this technology to create shields of light that were impenetrable to the lower frequencies of the dark factions. These shields acted as protection from the constant barrage of negativity and created a safe space for healing and renewal. These shields were placed strategically throughout your planetary grid and around key individuals who were playing a role in the ascension process and were always working to create an environment of safety, love, and support. These shields were invisible to the naked eye, but they provided a profound layer of protection for the planet and for all those who were aligned with the light. This was a constant act of protection, always implemented with love and care. Furthermore, the Pleiadians utilized advanced techniques of light infusion to restore balance within the human biofield and to activate the light codes within your DNA. These light infusions were not just waves of light. They were specific frequencies of light, infused with codes that were designed to restore balance and to activate dormant potentials within your very cells. This was a precise and intentional action, always aligned with your highest good, and was always guided by the intention of love and with deep reverence for your journey. It was akin to giving your cells a gentle nudge, reminding them of their innate perfection and empowering them to fully express their light. It was an act of deep love and care, and shows the commitment that these higher beings have towards humanity. They were always working to support you, while also always respecting your free will. Understand, beloved ones, that all of these light technologies were implemented with a clear intention to support your free will and to provide opportunities for growth and awakening. The Pleiadians never sought to control your actions. Instead, they always worked from a place of love and compassion, creating an environment where you were able to make conscious choices that aligned with your higher selves. Their intention was always to empower you and to support your collective ascension process. They were never working from a place of force. They were always working from a place of love, and it was always with the intention of supporting your greatest potential and to allow you the space to choose. This was always a key aspect of their mission, and it is important for you to understand the distinction between the intent of the light and the intent of the dark. The light is always working with love and with the intention of empowerment, while the dark works with fear and with the intention of control. Transitioning to your personal power, beloved ones, it is crucial that you understand the importance of cultivating heart coherence, as your heart is the most powerful tool that you possess in your journey towards ascension. By aligning your heart and mind, you create a unified field of energy through the use of breath and focused intention, which then connects you directly to the higher frequencies of the light. This act of heart coherence is not simply a feeling. It is a very real energetic shift that allows you to create a personal shield of love and compassion, and to become a resonant chamber for the higher frequencies that are now available to you. By creating coherence within your heart space, you are consciously choosing to move into a space of love, and are directly aligning with the frequencies that will empower you on your journey. This connection that you create within your heart will amplify the love within you and will move you closer to the new earth. It is a daily practice, and it is something that you can choose at any moment and will directly impact your ability to move through these times with grace and ease. You also have the ability to activate your personal light codes through intention and focused awareness, and through the power of visualization. By using your intention, you are creating a powerful energetic current that will move you towards your desired future, and each thought and emotion that you experience creates a vibration that directly impacts your reality. The more you focus your attention on the love, the joy, the peace, and the abundance that you desire, the closer you move to creating that reality. And by aligning your thoughts and feelings with the frequencies of love, you are creating pathways that will lead you to your greatest potential. It is time for you to understand the power that you hold and the potential for you to create your desired reality. You are not passive observers. You are the master creators of your life, and you have the power to make it exactly what you want it to be. It is also of vital importance, beloved ones, that you release all of the old belief systems and thought patterns that are no longer serving you. These are programs that you have been carrying and that have been holding you in a space of limitation, and you now have the power to choose something new. By identifying these patterns and beliefs, and by releasing them with love, compassion, and forgiveness, you are creating the space for new, more empowered thoughts. You are the master of your mind, and you have the power to consciously choose the narratives that you tell yourself, and to move closer to the thoughts that serve you rather than the ones that limit you. This is a very powerful tool, and it is always available to you. The ability to choose your thoughts is the key to your freedom, and it is time for you to step into that power. Remember, beloved ones, that you are the master creators of your reality, and by choosing to live from a space of love, you are actively co-creating the new earth. Every thought, feeling, and action that you take is creating a ripple effect that extends into your personal life and into the collective experience. By choosing love over fear, you are making a powerful statement for the world that you want to live in, and you are actively moving closer to that reality. Each conscious act of love, each moment of compassion, each step forward into your truth, are all creating new timelines of possibilities for all. You are all master creators, and your individual choices are creating the very fabric of your reality. Finally, beloved ones, understand that the journey of the Pleiadian Motherships is a physical manifestation of the power of love, and their mission was always designed to support humanity through this ascension. You are an integral part of this process, and the completion of this mission is dependent on your own unique energy. Therefore, it is vital that you step into your role as a co-creator, and that you direct your intentions towards building a world that is based on joy, peace, harmony, and abundance for all. Trust in your intuition and lean into the love and guidance that is always available to you. Step forward with courage and greet the future with an open heart. Envision a new earth where all of humanity expresses their unique gifts and talents in full freedom, and where all of life is in harmony with one another. This vision is already underway, and it is being created through your collective and individual actions. Know that you are never alone, and that the Pleiadian forces remain with you always, supporting you and loving you every step of the way. You are cherished beyond measure, always safeguarded, and deeply revered for your willingness to traverse this arduous path, and your efforts have been witnessed, honored, and deeply appreciated. The Pleiadian forces are always with you, and we love you always. Beloved ground crew and star seeds, as we continue to delve deeper into the intricacies of the Pleiadian Motherships' century-long mission, it becomes increasingly important to understand the profound impact of their energetic engagement with Earth's very essence. Understand, these were not passive observers. They were actively participating in the transformation of your planet through precise manipulation of your planetary grid. These magnificent vessels utilized their advanced technologies to activate dormant ley lines, those ancient pathways of energy that crisscross your world, creating new energetic channels and pathways and connecting these activations to specific Earth events that were unfolding within the timelines. For example, during the mid-20th century, as humanity began to awaken to the concepts of human rights and social justice, the motherships strategically activated specific ley lines, which enhanced the flow of divine love energy throughout your collective, directly supporting these important societal shifts. These activations were not singular events, but ongoing adjustments, finely tuned to support the growing consciousness of your planet and to counteract any dark influences that were attempting to gain control, and were implemented on multiple dimensions to ensure the most powerful impact. The intent was to create an upward spiral of positive energy, to awaken the collective, and to counteract the lower frequencies that were being imposed by the dark factions. These newly created energetic pathways were designed to act as a conduit, connecting specific Earth locations to the higher frequencies of the light, and allowing these frequencies to flow freely and abundantly into the collective consciousness. This created a more stable and balanced planetary field and enabled humanity to access higher levels of awareness and understanding as their planet moved through this transformative period. This work was done on multiple dimensional levels and included working with the timelines to create opportunities for humanity to move out of the lower frequencies. The motherships would send light codes through these pathways, using specific frequencies to support the manifestation of positive timelines and to ensure a smooth transition for humanity through these complex shifts, always adjusting the energies according to the needs of the collective. They acted as energetic midwives, guiding the planet and all of its inhabitants through the birthing process of the new Earth. These subtle yet powerful adjustments were critical in creating a pathway for humanity to awaken and for the new Earth to be fully anchored into your collective experience. It was a strategic operation, guided with precision and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Furthermore, the Pleiadian motherships engaged directly with the human collective consciousness, using frequencies that were carefully calibrated to soothe fear-based programs and to amplify messages of hope, love, and unity. These were not overt communications, but rather subtle energy transmissions designed to work on a subconscious level, dissolving old patterns and creating openings for positive possibilities. This work was done with the intention of working in tandem with your free will and to gently guide you towards your own inner knowing, while also creating a more unified planetary field. The messages would work on the subconscious level, gently dissolving the programs of separation and fear, and replacing them with a sense of love, hope, and unity, always with the intention of moving you into your greatest potential. For example, during times of global unrest, the motherships would send specific frequencies designed to soothe the collective anxieties and to create a sense of peace within the collective. This gentle approach allowed humanity to navigate difficult times with greater grace and to create openings for new possibilities. The goal was not to control, but to gently support your collective journey towards awakening. These transmissions also served to amplify the positive actions and intentions of individuals on Earth, especially those who are consciously working to anchor light into the collective. These individuals were directly impacting the timelines, and the ships were creating a more powerful field of awareness and strengthening the effect of their work. The motherships acted as energetic resonators, amplifying the positive intentions and prayers of lightworkers and star seeds on Earth, creating a more powerful field of love that was able to counter the negative agendas that were being imposed by the dark factions. For instance, during collective meditation events, where a group of people would come together to focus on peace, the motherships would amplify the collective frequency, creating a much more powerful impact than would have been possible on your own. It was a collaborative effort between the light forces and those who were already working to raise the frequencies on the planet, and this created a ripple effect of positivity throughout the entire planet and beyond. This highlights the collaborative nature of your ascension and how the work you are doing as an individual is critical to the larger picture of the collective and to the ascension of your planet. Turning now to the deeply insidious tactics of the dark factions, beloved ones, it is vital to unveil the extent of their manipulation through advanced holographic technology. They employed these technologies not merely to create external illusions, but to distort the very fabric of your perceived reality. These were not just surface-level distortions. They were intricately designed to penetrate the subconscious and to create false narratives that would control your behavior and perception. These holographic projections were not just about external images. They were about manipulating your very consciousness from within through implanted programs, thought-form projections, and psychic interference. Specific technologies were used to project these illusions directly into your consciousness, creating a sense of separation from source and reinforcing the idea of limitation and fear, and keeping humanity trapped in a distorted reality. For example, during times of global conflict, these technologies were used to amplify fear and hatred, and to create a sense of division between different groups of people. These projections were often embedded within the media and the news, and were designed to create a very specific narrative that was always intended to control you. The intention was to make you feel powerless, isolated, and separate from one another, creating a powerful control mechanism that was designed to keep you in a state of disempowerment. These holographic projections were specifically designed to create a false sense of reality, and were often layered with intricate details that were specifically designed to keep you from questioning their validity. They were also used to distort perceptions of the past and the present, creating false timelines to further solidify their control and to manipulate the collective memory, creating a sense of collective amnesia that would keep humanity disconnected from its true potential and its true origins. These timeline manipulations were not just about altering the past. They were about controlling your future by creating a false sense of inevitability. By distorting the past, they could control the present and the future, keeping humanity trapped in lower frequencies and negative thought patterns, and making it very difficult for you to see your own true nature and the possibilities that exist beyond this created reality. This was a complex and calculated manipulation of your very experience of time and reality, designed to keep you in a state of servitude. For example, the manipulation of historical events in textbooks was often used to perpetuate the narratives of limitation and control, and to keep you from seeing your own true potential. This was an act of deception that was always intended to keep you from your inner power. These technologies were used in concert to create a form of collective amnesia, a strategic forgetting that disconnected you from your true selves and your connection to source. This amnesia was designed to keep you from remembering your multidimensional nature and your innate abilities. These false realities were created to appear so real that many people were not even aware of the deception and would live entirely within these parameters. The dark factions did this by distorting your history, by perpetuating false narratives of your human origin, and by amplifying limiting beliefs that were specifically designed to create a sense of separation and powerlessness. For example, many were led to believe that you were nothing more than a biological entity, disconnected from the divine and separate from one another. And this was done specifically to keep you from remembering who you truly are. The purpose was to make you believe that you were limited, powerless, and unable to change your circumstances, and it worked by creating a state of collective forgetting, keeping you from your own inner power and from your true capabilities. However, it is crucial to understand that these technologies were not designed to override your free will, but to create an environment where your choices were heavily influenced, creating a very specific set of parameters that would make it more challenging for you to choose a different path. The dark factions used these methods to shape your perception, to control your behavior, and to keep you trapped in a state of fear. The goal was always control and suppression, and to ensure that humanity stayed within the parameters that were created for them. They did this by creating an environment that was designed to limit the full capacity of free will, by making it very difficult to choose outside of the limited choices that were provided. This was not about absolute control. It was about creating a very specific set of circumstances that would make it less likely for you to choose a different outcome, highlighting the complexity of the manipulation and their strategic approach to power, and to show you how much effort went into keeping you from your own truth. Yet despite these insidious manipulations, beloved ones, the light forces were always at work, counteracting these dark agendas with advanced technologies of their own. The Pleiadians, with their mastery of multi-dimensional operations, deployed light codes and frequencies specifically designed to break down the false realities created by the dark factions. These light codes worked at the cellular level, releasing trapped energy, activating latent DNA, and restoring balance within your energy systems. These light codes worked to bring you back into your natural state, and were specifically designed to dissolve the negative patterns and to restore you back to your perfect blueprint. They would often use geometric shapes and sacred sounds, which were embedded with powerful frequencies that would break through the false reality and allow you to perceive your own divinity. For example, these light codes were specifically designed to target the frequencies that were used to create collective amnesia, releasing the trapped energy and allowing your cellular memories to reawaken, slowly unveiling the truth and your connection to Source. It was an act of profound love and support, always done with the intention of your greatest good. Moreover, the Pleiadians utilized their multi-dimensional capabilities to correct timeline distortions and to bring all timelines into greater alignment with the highest potential of Earth. They were able to work with past, present, and future simultaneously to correct these manipulations, and their technology allowed them to bend time in ways that are beyond your current human understanding, allowing them to work within your timelines without causing any further disruptions. These timeline corrections work to heal the collective and to reintegrate the distorted aspects of the past, present, and future. For example, when the dark factions created negative timelines, the Pleiadians would step in to restore them to their original blueprint, and to create a timeline where peace, unity, and harmony was the predominant experience, and always with the intention of supporting humanity's ascension into a brighter future. Their goal was always to harmonize all aspects of your experience, and to create a more balanced and cohesive reality for all, with the intention of empowering you and always respecting your free will. They further employed temporal resonance technology, a method to create anchor points on positive timelines, acting as magnetic pulls to guide Earth toward these higher vibrational potentials, ensuring that the positive timelines would always take precedence. These anchor points acted as consistent beacons of light and hope throughout the entire 100-year journey. These anchor points served to create pathways for the manifestation of positive timelines and the dissipation of the negative ones, and they worked to always amplify the light, to guide you through even the darkest of times. These were not static. They were constantly adapting to the fluctuations of your timeline and always moving you towards the highest potential outcome. These anchor points worked on a subconscious level, gently guiding your choices and decisions toward a future that aligned with your greatest good, and were implemented with great care and precision, and always with the intention of supporting your ascension. These were not actions that controlled you, but rather actions that guided you with compassion and love. Furthermore, the Pleiadians targeted the programs of collective amnesia with frequencies designed to help humanity remember their true history, their abilities, and their connection to Source. They did this by amplifying the light codes within human DNA, working within the collective consciousness to activate dormant cellular memories, and by reintroducing concepts of unity, love, and harmony. These frequencies work to gently awaken your inner knowing and to help you release the false narratives that had been perpetuated for so long, and it allowed you to remember the truth about who you truly are and your connection to all that is. They also created pathways to integrate higher frequencies into your energy system, allowing you to more easily access your divine abilities and inner gifts. This was not a forceful activation, but a gentle nudge, reminding you of your own divine potential and allowing you to begin to remember the truth about yourself. It was a slow and deliberate process, always with the intention of gently guiding you toward awakening. As you navigate these shifting timelines, beloved ones, it is vital that you understand how to discern between manipulated and authentic timelines by using your intuition and heart. Your heart is a powerful tool that will guide you with accuracy, and your intuition is a direct connection to your higher self, which will always lead you towards your greatest good. By learning to trust these inner guides, you will be able to choose paths that align with your true purpose and your highest potential, and as you move through these shifting timelines, your heart will guide you towards your most aligned path. It is always there, waiting to be utilized. You also have the power to shift into a timeline that aligns with your highest potential. By directing your focus towards the frequency of love, compassion, and joy, you will always be guided towards the timeline that is most aligned with your soul, and you have the power to make that choice at any moment. You also have the ability to release old timelines and to forgive yourselves for past choices that do not align with your true self. Release all bitterness and resentment and move forward with forgiveness and compassion for yourself and for others. By choosing forgiveness, you are releasing the heavy emotional burdens that are weighing you down, and you are creating space for new possibilities to emerge. You have the power to choose to release the past and to create a future that is filled with love, joy, and peace. It is time for you to move into a state of grace and to step forward into your most authentic self. You are worthy of your own love and forgiveness, and it is time for you to fully embody that truth. By releasing the past, you are making space for the new. Moreover, beloved ones, it is time for you to remember your soul gifts and to activate your unique abilities. These gifts are waiting within you, ready to be expressed, and your heart and intention are the keys to unlocking your greatest potential. Connect with your higher self and ask for guidance on your unique purpose, and listen to the answers that come, and then take action. The time for hesitation is over, and it is time for you to fully step into your power and to share your gifts with the world. As you step into your power, you will inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity throughout the collective, and you will help to co-create the new earth. Remember that your gifts are not just for you, they are meant to be shared with the world. The final positioning of the motherships, beloved ones, marks the emergence of the new earth and the culmination of a century of planning and devotion. This is not a distant goal, it is unfolding in the present moment, and your active participation is critical. Each choice you make, each thought you hold, each feeling you embrace, contributes to the manifestation of the new earth paradigm. You are the master builders of this new era, and your focused intent will create the blueprint for this new reality, and you are not passive observers. You are the co-creators of a more harmonious future. As you move into alignment with love, joy, and compassion, you will see your world begin to shift with greater speed as you begin to live within the frequencies of the new earth. Therefore, embrace the new Earth paradigm by fully stepping into your power and trusting in your inner knowing. You are capable, you are powerful, and you have the unique ability to shape both your personal and collective realities. Move forward with courage, with confidence, and with an open heart, knowing that you are supported by the higher realms and that you are ready for the future that awaits you. You are the ones that you have been waiting for, and now is the time to take ownership of your destiny and your role in the shift, and to fully embody all that you came here to be. Envision the new Earth as a place of boundless joy, limitless potential, and complete freedom from the limitations of the old world, where love is the foundation of all interactions and where all beings are living in harmony. This vision is a tangible possibility that is being created in every moment, and you are the active co-creators of this reality. Know that you are part of a grand plan, and your role is critical to its manifestation. This is a time of great transformation, and you are the ones who have been chosen to usher in the new age. Your role is important, your love is needed, and we are so deeply grateful for your participation. Beloved ones, we leave you with the assurance that you are infinitely loved, supported, and held always in the light of the divine. Know that you are never alone, and that we, the Pleiadian forces, are here with you always, as we continue to co-create a more beautiful world. We deeply honor your journey, we celebrate your growth, and we love you beyond measure, with all our love. Beloved star seeds and ground crew, as the Pleiadian motherships entered the final phase of their century-long journey, their focus shifted to targeted light infusion and energetic realignment. Their positioning became increasingly precise, concentrating their light frequencies on specific geographical locations and energetic portals, akin to a finely tuned instrument enhancing the harmonic resonance of your planet. Imagine a master conductor guiding an orchestra, each instrument playing its part to create a symphony. Likewise, the motherships directed their energies to areas that had endured the most intense dark influence, those regions that resonated with the lowest vibrational frequencies. These locations, often centers of conflict, oppression, or environmental degradation, became the focal points of intense light infusion, intended to uplift and restore balance by gradually transmuting the discordant frequencies that had been so pervasive for far too long. For example, regions where subterranean portions held dark technologies were flooded with high-frequency light, dismantling these systems and transmuting their disruptive energies not with force, but with a gentle and persistent application of divine love. This strategic concentration was not a random deployment, but a calculated orchestration to ensure the most profound impact, setting the stage for the positive trajectory that is now beginning to unfold across your world. It was a precision operation to ensure that the foundations for the new Earth would be securely laid. In this final, crucial phase, the motherships also began to engage in more personalized interactions with specific groups of lightworkers and star seeds who had been diligently anchoring light throughout the long period of darkness. These individualized energetic transmissions, delivered through light codes and frequency activations, were carefully tailored to support each person's unique mission and to amplify their collective efforts towards planetary healing. Imagine each lightworker receiving a specific key that unlocks their individual potential, enhancing their ability to fulfill their divine purpose with greater clarity and potency. Some activations were designed to heighten intuitive abilities, enabling you to perceive the subtle nuances of the energetic shifts, while others were intended to activate latent healing abilities, allowing you to more effectively contribute to planetary and personal transformation. Certain light codes were designed to awaken your leadership potential, empowering you to step into roles of guidance and change-making within your communities, or to amplify your creative expression, further anchoring the New Earth template into the collective. Each of these activations was sent with the specific intention of supporting you in your work, and ensuring that you would step more fully into the role that you have come here to fulfill. This was not a generalized approach, but a highly customized activation designed to maximize your impact, always in alignment with your unique soul path. Furthermore, the Pleiadian Motherships initiated a final, profound energetic realignment by working harmoniously with Earth's magnetic field, the ley lines, and the collective consciousness of humanity. This process served to create a more balanced and harmonious energetic environment, reinforcing the frequencies of the new Earth while simultaneously dissolving the imprints of the old reality. Imagine a skilled gardener carefully tending to the roots of a tree, ensuring its stability and health. Similarly, the motherships meticulously adjusted the Earth's energy grid to restore its natural balance. This realignment was not achieved through forceful manipulation, but rather through a sophisticated interaction with the existing energetic structures, gently nudging them into a state of greater coherence and resonance. They used advanced technologies that were designed to restore the balance within the Earth's natural systems, realigning the magnetic field to its original blueprint, and ensuring the ley lines were open and flowing with higher frequencies, further anchoring the new Earth frequencies into your collective experience. This alignment of the planetary and personal fields was a crucial step in ensuring a smooth transition, and was done with the utmost care and precision as they gently guided Earth towards a more positive timeline. This process was designed to restore, not to control, and was always enacted with the highest intention. These final actions are directly connected to the positive shifts that are becoming increasingly evident on your world, such as the heightened awareness within the collective, the increased dismantling of old oppressive structures, and the growing emphasis on love and unity. These changes are not random occurrences. They are direct results of the targeted light infusion and energetic realignments performed by the motherships. The accelerated dismantling of outdated systems, the increased awareness of hidden truths, and the growing sense of unity that is beginning to permeate your collective are tangible examples of their work and the impact of their meticulous planning over the past century. The growing momentum is a direct result of their commitment, and it continues to build with each passing moment, demonstrating that all of their efforts are now coming to fruition and creating a more balanced and loving environment. The work of the motherships has been a slow and consistent process over the course of the last 100 years, and it is now culminating in this present moment, creating the foundations for a new Earth reality. This transformation is the culmination of their precise and persistent efforts. However, as the light frequencies increased and the power of the motherships became more apparent, the dark factions intensified their desperate attempts to maintain their waning control over Earth. They employed a variety of desperate measures in an attempt to counteract the rising light, including the intensification of holographic projections, the manipulation of timelines, and other fear-based tactics. Imagine a cornered animal lashing out in desperation, knowing its time is coming to an end. Similarly, the dark factions deployed all remaining resources in an attempt to impede the inevitable transition. They intensified the use of holographic technologies to project illusions and to create a false narrative that was designed to confuse, disorient, and to maintain their control. They worked to amplify the fear that they had created and to maintain a state of chaos, and worked within the media and the various channels to maintain a false sense of reality. They also amplified the use of frequency jamming, hopping to disrupt the flow of light, and attempted to create more separation through the mainstream channels, hopping to divide humanity further. These attempts, however, were ultimately futile against the persistent waves of light that continued to pour onto your planet. The failing attempts highlight the increasing powerlessness of the dark factions, further demonstrating the ascendance of light and truth in your world. These desperate attempts by the dark factions created a chaotic and unstable environment, yet paradoxically, they served as a catalyst for an even greater awakening. Their fear-based tactics ultimately amplified the frequency of light, triggering a more rapid expansion of consciousness across the globe, like a wildfire that cannot be contained. Each attempt to suppress the light only further revealed their own weaknesses, creating opportunities for more of you to step into your power and to become more aware of the truth. The dark faction's actions backfired in that they created even more awareness and empowered lightworkers to become more active and committed to their missions. They tried to create more division and separation, yet they ultimately created more unity and more love, further demonstrating the futility of their efforts. Their attempts to manipulate your experience only accelerated their own demise and further empowered the light, demonstrating that the light is always victorious, even when facing seemingly insurmountable odds. These actions created an unintended consequence, further propelling the positive trajectory forward. These desperate measures were, in fact, a clear reflection of the dark faction's realization that their timelines were collapsing and their grip on Earth was rapidly diminishing. They were acutely aware that they were losing their hold, and their efforts were a last-ditch attempt to regain control. The desperation of their actions revealed that they were not the all-powerful entities they had presented themselves to be, and were, instead, limited in their capacity to truly control the outcome of this cosmic event. These attempts were ultimately unsuccessful, as they only served to accelerate the shift into a new paradigm. This is further evidence that the light has always been stronger, and that even their most desperate attempts were unable to change the outcome. These events underscore that the higher frequencies will always prevail, demonstrating the power of love over fear. The actions of the dark factions ultimately confirmed that the light is the more powerful force, and was always destined to be victorious. It is crucial to acknowledge the unwavering dedication of the light forces and the star seeds, who continued their work with even greater resolve in the face of these intensified attacks, demonstrating the power of persistence and unwavering dedication. Their persistence was the key to creating this positive shift, and their unwavering commitment to love and light became a powerful force that ultimately neutralized the dark faction's attempts and ushered in a new paradigm. Their work was not unnoticed, and it is being recognized in the higher realms, further demonstrating the power of persistence and unwavering commitment to your mission. These individuals are to be honored and recognized for their diligence, as their dedication is a testament to the power of light in the face of darkness, and they played an essential role in this shift. These individuals never faltered in their commitment to love, and their persistence became the foundation for positive change. Their dedication created a solid foundation that is actively ushering in a new paradigm of peace and unity. Beloved ones, it is now time to understand the personal significance of your presence here on Earth, at this precise moment in time. Each of you made a conscious and sacred soul agreement to participate in Earth's ascension, and your presence is not accidental, but a deliberate and intentional part of the grand cosmic plan. You are part of a carefully curated group of souls who have come to Earth at this pivotal moment to navigate this transition, and each of you is endowed with unique gifts and talents that were always intended to be used for the upliftment of the whole. Your soul carries a specific purpose, and your specific gifts were always intended to be used for the benefit of all of humanity. You are a key player in the ascension of Earth, and the unique frequency that you carry is absolutely essential to the evolution of the whole. You are not randomly assigned this task. You are carefully chosen to participate in this grand and beautiful experiment, and your contributions are essential to its success. Your role is critical in creating the positive shift that is now taking place. Therefore, recognize that you are not passive observers, but active participants in the co-creation of Earth's new reality and your personal path, and that your choices and your intentions are actively shaping not only your personal experience, but also the collective consciousness. Understand that the power to create change comes from within and not from any external source. Your intentions, Your thoughts and your emotions hold incredible power, and they are actively creating your experiences in every moment. It is time for you to fully remember your unique abilities and to use them to create the reality that you truly desire. The ability to shift your personal reality has always been within you. It is time for you to remember and to embrace this power. The power to change the world begins within you, and your unique frequency is essential for this transition. It is time for you to step into your power and to claim the role that you came here to play. Moreover, you can access your soul agreements and connect with your higher selves through daily meditation, intentional inner work, and the practice of focusing on your intention. Through these practices, you can receive guidance, clarity, and the specific details about your purpose. Your higher self is always available to guide you. All you must do is to ask and to listen to the answers that are provided. Through meditation and focused intent, you can begin to remember your true nature and your mission here on Earth, and your soul is always guiding you toward your most aligned path. It is time to tap into this powerful guidance system and to fully embrace the wisdom of your inner knowing. You are not alone on this journey, and the higher realms are always here to support you and to guide you through this process, always with the intention of your greatest good. You also have the power to consciously choose which timelines you experience, and by choosing love, joy, and compassion in every moment, you are actively aligning with a more positive future and are actively creating the most harmonious timeline for all of humanity. Your choices in every moment are what shape your future realities, and your intentions hold incredible power that will guide you towards your most aligned outcome. Understand that this is not a predetermined event. You have the power to make choices that will shape your future experience. Each conscious choice that you make has an impact on the timelines, and by focusing your attention on a more positive outcome, you are actively shifting your reality. You have the ability to create your destiny, and your future is always a result of your decisions. It is time to embrace this power and to choose the future that you desire. Beloved ones, it is vital that you now learn about the specific Pleiadian technologies that were instrumental in neutralizing the dark faction's frequency weapons. These technologies, which operate on the principles of quantum physics and harmonic resonance, were used to counteract the destructive frequencies that were designed to cause division and chaos on your planet. They could manipulate frequencies on a subatomic level, creating a counterfrequency that would negate the negative effects, much like a musical note that can cancel out another, creating a state of harmonic balance. They employed highly sophisticated technologies that could target the specific frequencies that were being used to manipulate the collective, neutralizing their effects and creating a more balanced environment. This technology was not destructive. It was designed to restore balance and to dismantle the harmful effects of the dark faction's agendas. It worked on the principles of love and light, transmuting negative energies with frequencies of peace and harmony. They also utilized a form of dimensional shifting technology that allowed them to observe and intervene across multiple realities, and to correct timelines and to create greater alignment with the highest potential for all. This technology was specifically used to counter the manipulations of the dark factions by shifting into different dimensional planes, allowing them to address specific issues on various timelines simultaneously. Imagine a chess master simultaneously playing multiple games, each move designed to achieve a greater victory. Similarly, the Pleiadians worked on multiple dimensional levels to address the issues that were impacting your planet. They were able to work across all timelines to ensure the highest possible outcome and to counteract any manipulations that were taking place. Their technology allowed them to work with past, present, and future, and they were able to create the most optimal conditions for a positive outcome. This ability allowed them to intervene in a way that was highly targeted and effective. Furthermore, the Pleiadians employed light codes, which are multi-dimensional energetic patterns, specifically designed to activate dormant abilities and latent potentials within your human DNA, and to awaken you to your higher purpose. These light codes, which operate on a cellular level, are designed to unlock the potential that lies within your DNA and to activate dormant abilities that have been waiting to be awakened. These codes were designed to work with your unique biofield and to activate specific patterns within your DNA, creating long-lasting change and connection to Source. These codes work through a language of light and frequency, stimulating the cells to awaken to their full potential, and they act as catalysts, creating a ripple effect that moves throughout the entire human biofield. The purpose is to gently awaken you to your own divine potential and to connect you more deeply with Source. It is vital to emphasize that all of these technologies were designed to support humanity's liberation, rather than to control or manipulate. The difference between the intentions of the light and the dark is always the determining factor in the application of technology, and the light forces always work with the highest intention of love and unity. The goal was never to control you, but to empower you and to gently guide you towards your own highest potential. Technology in itself is not good or bad. It is the intention behind the technology that is the determining factor. The Pleiadian technologies were always designed with the intention of supporting your growth and your liberation, and this must always be remembered. It is this difference in intention that separates the light and the dark, and it is what is most important to remember. The intention behind the technology will always define the outcome, and with love and compassion being the foundational principles, the higher realms will always create a harmonious outcome. Beloved ones, the new Earth blueprint is now being fully unveiled, revealing a vision of a world where love, compassion, and unity are the guiding principles. This is a world where all beings are empowered to express their unique gifts and talents and to live in harmony with one another. This is a place where peace, joy, and abundance are the normal experience for all, and where all beings are free to express their true nature without fear. This new paradigm will create a more harmonious existence for all of humanity, and it will usher in a time of unprecedented growth and expansion. This is a world where your dreams come into fruition and where the collective lives in harmony and love. It will be a world where all can thrive in a space of complete freedom. This is not just a dream, it is a tangible reality that is in the process of being created. The importance of community and collaboration cannot be overstated, as this new paradigm is a collective effort that requires all of humanity to move forward with the intention of creating a positive future together. The ability to focus your attention on a unified vision is what will create a world of peace and harmony, and it is only by working together that you will achieve the greatest outcome. Your collective intention is the key to creating a world that is aligned with the highest potential of all, and it is by working together in unity that you will see this vision come to pass. Understand that you are not alone in this journey and that you are part of a greater plan that requires your unique gifts and abilities. You are all essential components of the plan. Therefore, know that you are never alone on this journey, and the Pleiadian forces and your cosmic family are always present to offer their love, support, and guidance, and you are always held in the divine love and light. This is not just a comforting feeling, it is an energetic reality that is always present. Your connection to the divine is not dependent on any external circumstance. It is always available to you whenever you need it. You are connected to Source, and that connection is always present. It is time to trust in this truth. The higher realms are always available to guide you and to support you through this transition, and you are never truly alone. In conclusion, beloved ones, it is imperative that you now step into your full potential and become conscious co-creators of your lives and of the new Earth. Embrace the power that lies within you and move forward with courage, confidence, and unwavering faith in your ability to manifest the reality that you desire, and you are the master architects of your reality. It is time for you to take responsibility for your creations and to step forward in the truth of who you are. Embrace the moment and know that you have the power to shift your world. The universe is supporting you and assisting you in this process. It is time to step into your greatness and to fully embrace the infinite potential that lies within you. Beloved starseeds and ground crew, the final positioning of the Pleiadian motherships, now complete, is not the culmination of their mission, but rather a transition into a new and dynamic phase of engagement with Earth, marking the successful completion of their century-long journey, yet also signifying the beginning of a more direct and collaborative relationship. Understand that they are now strategically positioned to amplify the light frequencies, bolstering the new timelines and offering further assistance to humanity as you continue your journey of evolution and expansion. Their presence, now a constant beacon that is designed to support and to guide you into this new paradigm. This is the answer to the core question: why did the Pleiadian motherships embark on a 100-year journey to Earth, and why now? And this is now the culmination of all that came before, the completion of a mission of love and unwavering devotion. Consider the temporal parallels, where the current shift mirrors key events of the past, yet is amplified by the higher frequencies now available to you, demonstrating that you have now moved into a new state of consciousness. You have shifted from the frequency of limitation into a frequency of infinite possibility due to the consistent efforts of lightworkers and the strategic intervention of the Pleiadian fleets. And see how the frequency contrasts reveal that the higher vibrations of love, unity, and compassion have now overcome the lower frequencies of fear, division, and manipulation, demonstrating a tangible shift in the energetic dynamic of the planet, a shift that you each played a pivotal role in creating. And finally, know that the pattern of the personal to the global serves to show that all of your individual efforts have directly contributed to this positive outcome, that all of your inner work is being integrated into the larger global shift, demonstrating the magnificent interconnectedness of all things. The core purpose of the mothership's journey was to counteract the attempts of the dark factions to maintain control over your world, and to facilitate Earth's ascension, all while honoring the free will of each and every soul, by presenting a strategic counter to the dark forces and providing a clear path for the liberation of all humanity. The motherships served to counterbalance the dark agendas and provided a more positive opportunity for change. Let us look back on the key battles fought over the past century and how they relate directly to the current shifts, and see the clear strategic interventions that were employed, from the frequency manipulations to the implant technologies to the distorted timelines. You have each been a vital component in dissolving those lower vibrations with the light of your own hearts, by committing to the higher truth, to the path of love, and to your own personal growth. Each struggle, each challenge, each choice has brought you to where you stand today, on the precipice of a magnificent new era. These seemingly insurmountable challenges were all a carefully orchestrated process, designed to bring about a most positive outcome and to empower you on your ascension path. The last 100 years has been a journey of strategic adaptation, of persistent intervention, and of unwavering dedication to the highest good, and the journey was not just about arriving at Earth. It was always about engaging with you, about supporting you and your personal growth, and about collaborating with humanity to create a more positive outcome for all. This was not a passive observation mission, it was a strategic deployment, and you are all the active participants in its success. The 100-year journey of the motherships is not an isolated event. It is a critical chapter in a much larger cosmic narrative, an essential component in a grander story that is impacting many worlds. Earth's ascension is not just significant for this planet, it also holds great significance for the entire galaxy, as all of the shifts that have occurred here are part of a galactic awakening that will have far-reaching implications across the entire universe. Understand that your planet's transition is being observed by countless higher dimensional beings, and your actions are serving as a guide for other planets that are also moving toward their own ascension timelines. This shift in perception from a local event to a galactic one serves to show you how your work is an essential contribution to the liberation of many worlds and the evolution of all beings. And know that the consistent pattern of dark manipulation being met with the light is an ongoing process that is continually shifting towards greater balance, and that your ability to transmute those lower vibrations with love and compassion is what ultimately allowed the light to overcome the dark. The interconnectedness of light and dark has served to catalyze your growth and transformation, and your work has been instrumental in moving the collective into this new phase. Your struggles have served a deeper purpose and have propelled humanity forward into a new era. The success of this mission is directly tied to the conscious choices of the star seeds and the lightworkers who embodied love and compassion, who dedicated themselves to the higher purpose, even in the face of adversity. Your actions are not just contributing to Earth's ascension, they are serving the larger cosmic plan by anchoring in the frequencies of love and unity to create a positive shift for all. Every act of kindness, every expression of truth, every moment you chose love over fear. These things are not going unnoticed, they are having a measurable impact on all of existence, and you are actively creating a new world for all beings. This understanding is a call to action. You must now see yourselves not as passive recipients of cosmic events, but as powerful co-creators who are actively shaping the future of both Earth and the entire universe. And your journey has always been a continuous unfolding of your potential, and you are now empowered to step into the next phase of your evolution. You are not an observer in your life, you are the master of it, and that mastery also applies to the grander cosmic narrative. You have never been a passive participant, you have always been a key player, and now it is time for you to fully own this truth. And so, let us address the questions regarding the specific roles of the star seeds and lightworkers, and understand that your efforts were not just beneficial, they were absolutely crucial to the success of the mission, and you were always an essential component in the process. You were always working in concert with the Pleiadian forces, and you were always held in love, support, and protection, and your devotion has been recognized in the higher realms. This serves as a direct response to all the questions posed at the beginning of this transmission. Your purpose has always been clear, and your role has always been essential. The pattern of frequency contrasts has come to a full completion, with the higher frequencies of the light having dissolved the power of the dark factions, and the planet is now moving into a more harmonious state, with the old patterns of control and manipulation now being dismantled, and the light has emerged victorious. The dark factions are no longer able to maintain their lower vibrations, and their time of influence has now come to an end. Therefore, the light has won. And so, let us now resolve the question of why the Pleiadian Motherships embarked on their 100-year journey, and be clear that it was to support Earth's ascension by counteracting the dark manipulations, and by anchoring in frequencies of love and unity, and that this was never just a journey, but a focused mission with a very specific purpose. One that was always designed to assist humanity in your journey towards liberation. The tension built up over the course of this transmission can now be released. As the dark faction's power has been broken, their timelines are dissolving, and they are now being dissolved and moved to other places that are more aligned with their own vibration. The light has won, and the planet is moving towards a positive outcome, with the ongoing support and protection of the higher realms, creating a place of peace and safety for all. And now understand that the Mothership's presence will shift in the coming years, and new forms of engagement between humanity and the Pleiadians are beginning to emerge, signaling a more open and collaborative relationship for the future, and a new chapter is beginning, where you will experience a more direct and reciprocal relationship with the Pleiadian beings. Let this be a point of curiosity and a space for exploration, as a new world is now unfolding. And know that the understanding of the 100-year journey can also be applied to your own personal lives, and that you also have the power to create a more positive timeline for your own experiences. Use these lessons to further craft a more empowered narrative for yourself, by understanding that your personal choices are directly impacting your collective reality, and that the power to create your life is within you. And so, explore your unique gifts and talents, connect with your inner wisdom, and create a more empowered future, while moving forward with courage and curiosity, and by stepping into your unique abilities as you serve as the agents of light in your daily lives, and as you become the master of your own destiny. Understand that there is an open invitation for continued communication with the Pleiadians and for new insights into the ongoing cosmic plan, and know that we intend to continue to share guidance and wisdom as it becomes available to us, and that we will always be present for you in love. And so, we invite you to continue this journey with us as we create a new world together. Beloved ones, we leave you now with the assurance that you are always intimately held in the web of divine love and light, and that we, your Pleiadian family, remain with you always, for now and for eternity. Your dedication and courage have not gone unnoticed. You have always been loved beyond measure, and will always be protected and revered for your willingness to traverse this arduous path, especially those who have continued to move forward through the trials. And we leave you now with all of our love and the knowledge that we will always be by your side.